welcome to the Cyber Shindig podcast. Did you hear that before I said that? It was like, something came out of my throat before we started this. Oh my
the fucking
God.
devil himself.
I went, and it was like, something digesting inside of my throat. Guys, welcome to the Cyber Shindig podcast. It's a super, super, super bummer of an episode. I'm fucking warning you right now.
Just press stop.
If you
delete the app.
I would not even be bothered if you just stopped listening to our podcast right out after this one, because it can only go up from here. Honestly, though, so maybe you should listen to it after this.
Probably.
We'll set our standards low with this episode. Guys, in the studio, we have our good friend and podcast follower, Wroe King, is in his house.
Hey.
Boo.
Yeah.
As expected.
All the
Wroe
listeners
King
just
is
dropped.
here.
Yeah. Is that a foghorn?
What's the one where it's like...
Reveille.
That's like the racehorse thing.
I was trying to find that. God dang, I didn't know what it was called. How do you spell R-E-I-V?
How do you
Reveille?
spell this?
Just Google it.
Reveille, trumpet.
Rev.
So, anyways, guys, Wroe is in from California. He is on vacation, right, for like a week or so. I don't want to say like leave or like anything like that. Or he quit the Navy, guys.
Yeah.
I'm AWOL.
He's gone AWOL and is
They're looking for him.
hiding out in my basement and decided to podcast.
Fair enough.
Be a good idea. But,
Hollywood.
yeah, California's changed you, man.
Man.
We're in a group chat on Snapchat together, and Rose's mom is even on this, and she's like, what kind of beer and wine do you guys want for the week? And Rose's like, do you guys have any kombucha wine over there?
Kombucha beer.
Or that's a kombucha beer, and I wanted to slap the shit out of him. I should have just said stay in fucking California.
First off, it's delicious, and it's like 7-8% alcohol. So
7.8.
7 to 8% alcohol.
Oh, I was going to say that's very specific for a fucking beer.
7.8%.
7.8. General fucking watched it for you.
It's got probiotics, man. A
Oh,
whole bunch of,
damn.
like,
Good for
cool
your
stuff.
stomach, at least, right?
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
don't have
shit
like
clean.
you don't have horrible shits afterward, which is pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Johnny's like really.
All right, I'm about to get some of this
He's like,
kombucha
hold
beer.
up.
And, this is what I was trying to play. Maybe? Maybe not. What the fuck is
Jesse
going on?
Forrester, if you're listening to this right now, I apologize, because he's always like, it takes Johnny forever to find those sound effects.
Oh my God.
I'm like, yeah, it's fine. You know, he just give him time. He'll get there.
This is it?
This still
Wait.
isn't.
I wanted to play this and get Clayton all nervous.
This does not sound it.
This is stupid. This was a letdown. God damn it. What a fucking awful start. Anyways. So Wroe's in for a week. He's hanging out with his family. He's causing trouble. Oh, I forgot to give Wroe a big intro. Well, I guess Wroe doesn't need a big intro.
Nah,
I
it's
forgot
fine.
to be joining us in the studio.
We don't
It's
fucking
Wroe
need
King,
that.
the Lakedale rat, the carp shooting fucking scoundrel,
Damn.
the dumbass freaking California kid.
Yeah, come up with a California name for him, like we did with Tyler with the wrestling names. What would his California name be?
He's from California.
Yeah, like
If
Big
he was
Surfer
like,
Jehovah.
No. If he was like, so if we got to come up with a name for Wroe, if he was like, you know, like those famous murderers, like from the Wild West times.
Yeah.
Billy the Kid.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
like that. He'd be like,
be
Wroe
like-
the scoundrel or something like that.
Big Toe Row. He fucking puts it on people. He
like
doesn't do
that.
anything illegal, but it's like really irritating.
Leather nub. I think that's how we call him.
Leather Daddy.
He just has like a big bullwhip all the time with him. He's like,
My God. He rents a bull, like just to be like. He doesn't do anything with it. He
that's
just like
what he
rides
just
it around.
rides it or just leads it through town with
Yeah,
him.
he doesn't even ride it.
He's known to snap the cigarettes out of your mouth with
There's
his
Bullwhip Row.
It's like,
I actually snap like the plastic straws out of drinks.
Damn.
holy shit.
That's pretty good. That's good for the
Yeah,
environment,
exactly.
bro.
It's a very Californian thing.
Hot shit,
man.
man.
Oh, man.
Damn.
So
it
were
has
you-
changed him. Last time I saw him, he had like 5 straws sucking down a beer.
Yeah, dude, he's pretty wild.
Now
man.
he's like, I don't
actually
use straws anymore.
Roe's been most known for this podcast, or well, at least with the voicemails, of leaving us medical questions in which me and Mike have no idea what to do.
Yep.
In which the answers are like, basically, you have to be a fucking, I don't know, an emergency room nurse, maybe
For like 50
I don't know,
years.
something like that. And our cell phones are always dead, and we're
Always
never
dead.
out with people, there's always just like one or two people, and one of them was like unresponsive for some reason.
Decapitated and shit.
You
Like,
need to
how do you
save
fix
him.
that?
Yeah, what
Your
the
car doesn't work.
fuck,
Yeah.
man?
There was a
Oh
solar
my
flare,
God.
so no one has any like use of electronics.
Yeah, your grandmother just called. Your grandfather fell, and she can't get him up. But you also have a person like bleeding out in front of you.
Holy shit!
He's confused and trying to fight her.
What do you do? Do you call the police on your grandfather?
Quick!
What's the deal? Second thing to note for this podcast, we have a live studio audience of Clayton King and Colby up in his house. Boo. Thank you. God. Yeah, thanks. See? Oh, Ro, it doesn't say you better win the audience over on this one. Doesn't sound like they're on your side. God, yeah. Shit, man.
We'll see.
You're done for. Anyways, had to get that out of
I'm deleting that. Dead ass.
Dude, when
I'm gonna
Casey
delete
asked,
that.
that made me fucking laugh so hard. She's like, wait, so is he saying kiss or piss? And I was like crying laughing because that is my favorite fucking thing I've ever been asked on this podcast. And I was like, definitely piss. I was like, it was piss. It was almost as funny as the first time I found that drop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I think that's so goddamn funny, but it freaking is,
It's
all
been
right?
2 months, dog.
It
like,
hasn't lost its humor for me.
okay,
There's
dude.
like the perfect like build up to it. It's like no. Piss.
Oh, God. I wonder what Prince would think of that. He's probably rolling over in his grave right now. For those of you wondering at home, I am drinking a Tallboy Coors Light and have a Foggy Geezer from Three Floyds lined up on deck.
What is it called?
Foggy Geezer.
I'll have you know, you got Mallory hooked on that. She loves Foggy
Baby,
Geezer
yeah.
now.
War Pigs,
some
Three Floyds. They're
geezers.
fucking expensive. I bought these last night. I drove Ro to the liquor store because he was all buzzed
While
up.
you were drinking a Foggy Geezer.
Not accurate.
He was. Hey, you're right. He was shit faced. I was really super. He's like, let's go to Strax. I was like, I don't think you want to go to Strax in this condition. Bro.
He started
He was,
walking
like,
out by
rubbing
himself
people. He was trying to rub me in the car, like give me a shoulder
with his
massage.
toe.
I was like, dude, I don't know what
Big toe row.
Big
I don't
toe
know what you're
row.
trying to do here, Big Toe Row. But anyways, Mike, it's been a whole week and a half since I've seen you last. I think the last podcast we actually shot was on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, it was wild.
And it was the night or the day of I was going to see Tom Segura, which I'll get into.
Tom Sequoia.
Fucking awesome. Tom
Yeah.
Sequoia.
Tom Sequoia.
Tom Sequoia.
Sequoia?
He influenced the Toyota SUV, the Sequoia.
He sang the I Corona.
Yeah, that's anyway. But yeah, it's been like a week. Usually we podcast on Sundays.
Yeah,
but
the
this
Lord's
was-
Day.
But there was a fucking Lord's Day, baby.
Yeah.
So I posted something up on Instagram about it. How did you like my Easter basket?
I want to tell you, I really enjoyed that Instagram post. For all the people listening, Johnny like does all the Instagram posts. I try and do Facebook posts
Yeah.
when he sends me the goddamn
Yeah,
picture.
I never do.
But no,
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I saw the little Game Boy you got, the
fun.
little chocolates, and the Trojan
the
condoms, which I
condoms?
think someone might have commented on about the Trojan condoms.
Luke did.
Luke.
He said that'll be the only time those condoms are ever used.
Listen
during
here,
that podcast.
Luke.
There's one for each of us too. Did you notice that?
You were
I was
like really
yeah.
specific.
I was like, he's right, probably. But anyway, so let's get those condoms out. And
I already have mine on.
Give
What do
him
you
a
mean?
try.
Mike's always wearing one just in case.
You know, just in case I have a wet dream.
Oh god.
Be like that South Park, you pee in them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, the boys think they have to always wear condoms.
Yeah, who needs a-
Speaking
No.
of South Park, I've been watching a lot of South Park on my Hulu app. Fucking humble brag. Shout out to the Dad Podcast.
Oh man, so much money.
The Hulu.
He sniffs. You know, humble brag.
I put
Weird
my-
flex, but okay.
This is an Express shirt, anyways. Lot of South Park, dude, and it is like so it's so timeless. The comedy on that is so fucking funny. Her jokes, the writing is so good. I don't know why Mike doesn't watch South Park.
I think I watched like earlier ones when I was a kid, and it was just disgusting. Like they're always puking and shitting.
Well,
I'm
it's
like, this is stupid as hell.
Part of the humor.
That's the thing. It's so much smarter now, though, and they like reference what you just said. They like are watching cartoons, and the cartoons Terrence and Phillip are just like farting a bunch on each other, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, why are we watching this stupid cartoons? Just farting all over each other."
Exactly.
So they're making fun of their older episodes within their newer episodes.
Yeah.
Crazy meta, bro. You
Meta,
probably
bro.
wouldn't
Yeah.
understand.
Oh, sorry.
Honestly,
dude,
you
sorry,
probably
dude.
shouldn't watch it. You could go all over your head. So
Just walk out.
Like just takes his headphones off.
I've watched the video games.
Well-
I really enjoy the video games.
Yeah, the Stick of Truth.
Yeah,
You played
and
that,
the
didn't you?
I
Butthole.
didn't beat it though. Yeah, the
Of
butthole.
course
one.
you
I just-
didn't beat
Surprising.
it. What have you beat?
I didn't beat it.
For God's
I was like,
sakes.
this game's so good. And then other games came out, and I was like, these are all so good. I can't
Oh
play
my
all
God.
of them.
He would play fucking tic-tac-toe and wouldn't finish it, I bet.
Yeah, we're almost
you
there.
know what?
okay.
It's fine.
I'm obviously
start
gonna
a
win.
new game.
Obviously
Cat
gonna win this one. But we had it on down here. I usually have something playing in the background on the TV on mute. And during the break, Mike was watching South Park, and he was like laughing, having a good time.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't you watch this? I was like, it's good.
Damn
Damn it, it's good.
I got other things to watch on Hulu.
Fired
I got
up.
my anime.
Fired
okay?
up on a Wednesday night, Mike Kroll.
Yeah, hot dog. It's fucking Tuesday.
Tuesday.
But it's cool.
I don't even know what day it is. I'm so fired up.
Breaking the
I
fourth
remember, I was
wall.
like,
Rose
it
got to
is
leave
Tuesday.
tomorrow. So I thought I had 2 more days here.
Yeah.
So Rose until Thursday. If anyone wants to,
Beat me up.
beat him up.
I'll pay you.
Call us out. Ooh. Like light his
Damn.
house on fire or do something
Get a
cool.
marker.
Right.
Like
Start
Colby's
drawing on.
truck on fire while it's at Rose's house. That'd be kind of cool. Lake Dale would get called out to it. The fire
Oh
department.
yeah, that's right. I can
You guys-
hang out with everyone.
You guys would be first ones on the call.
Damn.
$5. Big Row would get it.
$6.
Oh
$6,
shit!
all
$6.
right.
Clayton's got it.
Fuck.
Oh my god. Have you ever thought about joining? I remember you were talking about you like visited your fire department out there, right?
Yeah, all of the fire departments in San Diego are employed through the county, so they don't have like a volunteer thing that you can do.
So you have to have an actual job at the fire department.
Exactly,
I got it.
which I can't do, but I did join the search and rescue out there, which is volunteer, but they wouldn't let me go through their like program. They're like, well, you need to have Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays off for 6 weeks. I'm
Damn.
like, I
That's
can't.
not
I was like, I just want to do medical, and they're like, well, everything that you have, you'll probably be like, not in charge of it because they wouldn't want that, but I have more than a little bit than like an EMT, but they're like, yeah, you have to go through the training program, so you're gonna be on communications.
Oh, so you'd be.
I
Fucking,
was the youngest one easily by like 50 years.
Holy shit.
It's just a bunch of old people
A bunch
who
of
are like
80-year-olds like, all right.
super jazzed about like ham radio.
Your dad would fit right in with them. Holy shit!
Yeah, they're like, yeah, this Toshiba 800 right here. You have to like, bounce it off. Like we put a receiver up top. I'm like, can I just like hike or something?
Yeah. Wait a sec.
Yeah,
Is this
so-
like a radio class?
I don't want to do this anymore.
Confused. Oh my god.
'Cause
Clayton,
you're
have you ever checked it out? Any of your shit out there?
Yeah, same
Yeah.
thing. Navy says for money wise, I can't do it because they don't want me to die and not own me anymore.
Clayton gave a solid "Hail Satan," stood up and did 666.
Real
in
weird.
phrases. For those of you who haven't, I can't hear him.
To, but no, the Navy
Okay.
said fuck no.
Yeah, I figured it's like the same thing. It's ran through the county. You have to get an actual job out there, right?
Yeah.
Because you guys were both, for the listeners that didn't know, they were both volunteer firefighters here for a good amount of time.
It was a good old time. It was actually really cool. Like, it taught us a whole bunch of different stuff, like really applicable knowledge in really random situations you wouldn't expect. And then
Yeah.
they're like, how do you know that? I'm like, well, it's fire department.
Yeah.
Then you sound douchey because
Well,
you're talking about
I
it.
was on the fire department.
So yeah, that's probably like good for you though. Like you get an upper hand though with like those kind of situations.
Yeah, absolutely. It's you can just be a little more like chill during it.
Yeah.
If something's going on, you can actually realize that, oh, I'm not in trouble. There's no need for me to freak out
That's
here.
true. Honestly, when people do deal with emergency like that, usually the people that are in trouble are like unconscious anyways. They're
Yeah,
like
it's
unable
like,
to
well.
help themselves. So it's like fuck.
Yeah.
So
No
I don't
need
know.
to freak out.
Yeah.
Plus, all the guys on the fire department knew like everything. So if I had a problem with like, yeah, my I'm not getting hot water real quick. They're like, oh, here, let's just go down here. Yeah, you have buildup of calcium in your pipe.
Oh
so we'll
my
just
gosh.
shit.
solder and replace this.
That's
or-
hilarious. Well, they were just like the handymen that knew how to do
Yeah,
that fucking
they just,
everything.
I'm like, I know medical things. Like, all right, sweep out the bay.
If you can talk about it, what was like the craziest call you ever had while you were on the fire department here?
So probably so my very first call was a car accident. And this lady was driving down 9 Mile, and someone right at
It was
9
my grandma.
Mile, we left her.
Oh my
went
god, you
into the
saw who it was.
cornfield,
And
like,
you're like,
yeah.
keep going, it's
She's
fine.
fine.
He's like, I shouldn't be driving, but
I don't know where I am. So 9 Mile and 153rd, right over there. This lady was driving up, and got T-boned, and her car spun around. The other car like flew off into the ditch.
Damn.
And we had responded. It was me, my dad, one of our lieutenants who's been on the department for like 20 years, and then I was the most newbiest person there. And the one guy in the pickup truck who had T-boned the old lady. Hi, Chuck.
Charlie is downstairs and in full force, man.
He's loving this.
He's happy to see
He's
you.
like, are we doing chat roulette yet?
Yeah. He's like, guys, are we doing
My
it?
big debut.
I heard we were doing on chat roulette later.
So this lady had gotten T-boned, and the guy was standing outside of the truck, and he's like, no, I'm fine. Like, check on her.
Oh, really? He was like,
Yeah, he was good.
so he hit her. Was she coming off of 40, or she was driving on 41?
She was on 9 Mile.
Oh, I'm
so
sorry.
So we're on the
I'm not
east
fucking
side.
listening, obviously.
Yeah,
Jesus
so
Christ.
41.
I would just assume it's either that or 60.
That's the one you saw me on.
That's right, yeah.
So she was going north and south, and he was going east and west, and like drove out early and like fucking clipped her.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
we like run out, and I'm like freaking out. I grab like the generator for like the, like the Jaws of Life or whatever, and like these cutters, and like sprinted out there, set everything up.
He's got war paint on.
Fucking Rambo'd out.
Everyone else is like walking out there and like setting everything up, and they yell at me for tipping the generator. They're like, "What if it doesn't start now?" I'm like,
Thanks a lot, Ro. You just killed her.
"You guys,
She's dead in the water." Fucking
So
newbie.
then we go up there, and she's like laying there, and everything is red around. There's like chunks of like this red all over. I'm like, my eyes are like this big, and we go over near the back seat, and my dad and the lieutenant are like sitting there giggling. I'm like, what's so funny? They're like, it's salsa.
Oh my
God. She had this big old crate of salsa that exploded everywhere. She was fine.
She was a blood donor and was carrying transporting big bags of blood with her everywhere.
Like, how fucking convenient that she's carrying all this salsa
Right?
to like
What
freak
the
you out.
shit?
My
It's like
dad,
a TV show.
my dad was saying he was gonna like put his finger in it and be like, "Oh, negative."
Oh my god, dude!
Like, oh man, but yeah, she ended up being fine.
the next week, Big Ro contracted HIV.
I'm not feeling so
Oh
well.
man, that wasn't worth the bit.
It's still funny. It's still funny.
He's on his deathbed.
That's
Hey, it's still pretty funny.
worth it. Dies.
Oh my god, that's crazy. And then everything after that, I feel like I would always hear stories of LDFD, Lakedale Fire Department. LDFD. Just getting calls to move fat people.
a lot.
People couldn't stand up.
Lift assist.
Or we're stuck on a toilet, which could be me one day. So I don't know why I'm laughing.
Yeah, don't be jinxing that, dude.
Lakedale might have to come in this very basement, move me out of this seat one day.
Very basement.
Well,
I'm stuck in my seat.
Your bidet is just continuously going off.
well, there were 2 times you were kind of involved. The one was on your graduation party. We were up all night, and then we got that house fire in Cedar Lake at like 6 a.m. I had left, and I went to.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Because I was here, yeah.
We were driving up, and you're like miles away, and you can see this orange glow.
Oh,
man!
Was a house fire in Cedar Lake?
Yeah, it was right near the railroad tracks where
yeah.
Lawn Boys used to. It was like on the opposite side of where Lawn Boys
Shout out
used
to
to be.
Lawn Boys. Mine and Rose's first actual job. Fucking
Jeff.
landscaping. Oh, Jesus.
And
that
then
was
the
a
other
good
one
time.
was when your neighbor's garage caught on fire.
That's right.
That's when I actually got to go into the fire.
That's
and
pretty
That
cool.
was a lot of fun.
Dude, that was
Damn.
like late at night, and yeah, fuck you, Clay, you didn't get in there, huh? But my dad like saw it burning down, and like he walked. There's like a trail that connects up to the main road that goes up the hill or whatever, and he walked that trail and was like videotaping on his phone, and you could see Roe in it. I think him running in, and like the whole fucking place was on fire, and my dad's like, "Oh, geez,
Damn.
like videotaping on his iPhone."
He's like not calling the fire department. He's just videotaping like, damn, this is cool.
This shit's lit.
He showed me the next day. I was like, "How were you able to get so close to this? They didn't tell you to get away from it or whatever." It's like, I don't know.
He's like, Ro wouldn't tell me to do that.
They had like was it a wood burning stove that caught their
Yeah,
garage on fire?
it was on. It wasn't Christmas Eve, was it?
No,
But
it was in
like,
the winter.
Yeah, it was like one of those times where everything was so cold that if the guy running the truck, you have to do something specific where the water goes to the pump and back into the tank, and you can also use it. But if you aren't doing that, it freezes.
Yeah, you have to
and
circulate.
then you can't use it anymore, and your truck's useless. So this
Shit.
dude's up there like
Yeah.
constantly moving levers and shit, and they were trying to teach Clayton and I one year. I was like,
It's like a radiator. Basically. That's how our pumps are. Yeah. Clayton's like,
in and out, in and
at
out.
the same time.
Clayton's like, I just want to kick down doors and have the hose and
Have the axe and shit running, screaming.
oh, jeez.
Save some kittens.
Oh my god, dude! There was one time, which is really funny. Me, Wroe, and Cole, and Wroe's dad. This was probably like 15 years ago. I think we were about 9 or 10 years old. This is an exclusive. I've never talked about this on the podcast. Wroe's dad actually reminded me of this. We picked him up at the airport, and on our way up, Wroe's dad was telling me about this. I completely fucking forgot. We were driving by we were driving somewhere, I forget, and we noticed a bunch of smoke coming out of this home, and we're like, oh shit, and Big Wroe just pulls in like full firefighter mode. He's like, all right, everyone get inside. He's like, someone go downstairs, check the breaker, the circuit breakers. I'm gonna check upstairs, everyone, like, see if there's anyone else in the rooms or whatever. And we go downstairs, the breaker, I think, was still on. It was an electric stove that had been tripped and burned on itself and just set the whole stove on fire. It was like
They had left it on. It started smoldering,
Shit.
and they panicked.
You got fucking dragged in on this?
Yeah, and we were helping people get out of the house, and
Go back to when we went in.
Before
we even
that's right.
went
That's
in.
what it was. It wasn't out. It was we were going in. We're going in, and I later found out this was a home for the elderly and the older disabled elderly, like very disabled, and we go in, and there's an older lady on the floor in front of the door to get into the house, like hurting, like oh god, like
Butt
rolling
naked.
and naked as fuck, dude. I was like, we're like 9 or 10 years old. I don't know if I've ever seen a real naked woman in my life before. That might have been the first naked woman I've ever seen in my life, and it's still. I remember exactly what it looked like.
We legitimately
It looked like it.
So we had to make sure no one else was in there.
Okay.
We stepped over her and kept walking.
They had like the people that were in the house were like their, what do they call those, like the
Shit.
Like the aides or whatever, the assistants.
Yes, exactly.
Johnny like stepped over, but like kept,
I was
gave
like,
it a
oh, yeah,
second.
he-
I was like,
You know,
I was
he's
like, hey, girl, you
"God
single or
damn."
what? Here's my number, baby. Give me a call.
It's like,
Drop
I'll
her
fall on the
hand.
floor with you, baby.
You like fruit snacks? All the fucking fruit snacks you can eat.
I'm only 10.
But yeah, we stepped over this poor woman that had fallen on the ground and was pretty naked, and we got everything settled. And I remember like the actual fire department showing up and be like, what the hell is going on? All these kids are in here, and your dad's like, hey, we got everything taken care of. He's like, get out of here or whatever. And Big Ro's like talking to him at like the window, and he's like, yeah, I'm part of LDFT or whatever. I think they were fine. But,
yeah.
it was pretty fucking memorable.
We ended up getting recognized in the paper from Senator Sulansky for this.
Yeah, we
Damn.
got in the Lowell Tribune,
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Dude, oh,
That's
the
when
Lowell Tribune.
that's when
you
we-
know you hit it big when you're in the Lowell
I'm telling
Tribune.
you what, man. And that's
Small
when I had
town, big news.
I had really big hair. I think Wroe might have had long hair too. I think Cole did as well.
Yeah.
We all had super long
Fucking
hair.
bush heads.
Yeah.
Guys
exactly.
in
We
ponytails
look
and
like
shit,
that
like
lady.
carrying around these naked old ladies.
God.
It's all three of you holding this
Oh,
naked ass lady.
Cole's making out with one in the back. Damn it, Cole. We're here for one thing.
We're making this place cooler, not hotter.
Strike the iron while it's hot, baby. You know?
Jesus.
She's like, I'm already naked.
Oh my
When in
god.
Rome.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, your dad reminded me of that when we were up. Me and Cole went up and surprised Wroe and picked him up at the airport on Friday. And we were driving up there with Big Wroe. It was about an hour drive. And Wroe didn't know we were picking him up. So we planned on making signs at the airport. You know how people are like, welcome home, all
Yeah.
this bullshit. Well, me and Cole brainstormed some ideas, and I decided to Photoshop some shit, and we got them printed up at Walgreens. So we see Big Wroe dropped us off at the terminal, and we go inside, and Wroe's dad calls us. He's like, he said that he doesn't have to check his luggage or didn't have to pick up his luggage. We're waiting at luggage baggage claim.
Oh,
We're
shit.
like, fuck, how are we gonna find him? And then he's like, he's in a camo sweatshirt, so see if you can find him. And we're like, oh, great.
Find the guy in
Yeah.
camo.
So we
Like, you
literally,
won't see me.
yeah, me and Cole were like, well, shit. So we literally stood by the elevator that everyone has to come down.
Yeah.
We're like, we'll find him. Like, this isn't gonna be as hard as we thought. But yeah, Wroe did have to find his baggage.
I don't know what my dad was talking about.
Some wires were crossed in the communication of that. But
Ah.
we saw me and Cole were sitting there for like 20 minutes, and then we finally see Wroe, and I hold up a sign that says, welcome home, Wroe, congrats on triplets. And it had like a stock photo of 3 little babies on it.
Oh, my
And
God.
Cole said, welcome home from prison, Wroe. And it had like the Monopoly prison sign on it. We were holding them up. And this older lady, we were dying laughing. And Rose like, God damn it. And this older lady was like to the right, wondering why we were laughing so hard because she hadn't seen our signs. We're like, we're fucking hilarious.
You're just really happy about the triplets.
She's like looking at us like, what the shit is going on? It was pretty funny. I don't know.
Yeah, I turned all red, like in the video Cole took.
I
I'm like,
saw
God,
it, yeah. I'm like, damn, he's embarrassed. You were
Of
invisible
course.
until your red face like came out of the camo.
You said you had a windy ride in, huh?
Yeah, so like about 20 minutes out, the pilot's like, yeah, so it's going to get pretty windy coming up here. I just want you, the fasten the seatbelts is going to be on, so if everyone could return to their seats, please. And then, like, thank you for flying Southwest. And we're about 20 minutes out, and then you can start feeling it, like, you know, it's getting a little rocky.
Yeah.
It got to the point where, like, the fucking luggage was, like, falling out of, like, the overhead bins.
Damn.
I was next to, like, some 6-year-old kid and then his mom, and who spoke no English the whole ride, but this kid was so...
Que lástima!
The whole ride, the kid was so well behaved, just didn't say anything,
really?
just, like,
Hell
sat and,
yeah.
like, occasionally looked out the window.
Dude,
I'm
those
like,
Spanish kids,
clutch.
their parents will beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, she was not
They
letting
don't
him.
fuck around.
He like wanted extra peanuts, and she's like yelling at him, and he like sat back down. So like we're coming in, and like we're swaying back and forth. We like dropped so much to one point. I like kind of lifted out of the seat a bit, but had that lap fastener on, and then like she like takes out her rosary and starts like praying.
Oh my God,
The
are you
kid's like
serious?
grabbing onto me, and like everyone's like. Then we land, and then like everyone starts like applauding really
Are
heavily.
you fucking kidding
I
me?
swear.
I know
I-
it was windy Friday.
I
Like,
told
fucking
Ro.
windy.
Remember when I came in? We shot a podcast literally the day after, the day I came in from the AWT. I was in
Yeah.
Florida, and like I texted Ro. He was like, "I'm coming in midway." I was like, "Just be ready for a pretty rough landing." It's a small strip.
Yeah.
Like every time I've landed there, they like slam on the brakes fast, and it's like you like everything comes flying forward and shit. It's scary.
Yeah, you
fucking
like
scary.
touch down and it's like immediate brake.
Yeah.
But that didn't feel so bad because
No,
we were getting
'cause
whipped
you were
around
like-
in the air. We're like,
Yeah.
oh,
You're
okay.
like, thank God we're on the
This is so
ground.
much better.
It can't get worse than this. Really, you could fucking go nose through and bust through the expressway, but that's
Yeah.
probably about as bad as it could be dropping out of the sky at least.
But I really like the takeoffs and landings. They're
It's
like
like a
my
roller
favorite.
coaster,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
like my favorite
Yeah,
part of the
it's
flight.
fun.
But like beforehand, I was like eerily nervous, and I was like, oh, I think I had thought about it. I was just tired and scared I was going to fall asleep and miss something.
Well, you
like
came
my,
right off-
my flight. So like I was scared I was
Oh,
going to
okay.
fall
Yeah.
asleep in the airport and like miss my flight.
He came right off night shift and didn't sleep, right? Is
Yeah,
that what it was?
yeah.
Yep.
Wimp.
Ugh.
I remember when I was going to London, we sat by the like emergency exit, and they're like, if something happens, you got to like help. And the lady was showing,
you.
and the whole time I'm just like, we're gonna fucking go down, and I'm gonna have to help. I hope I do it right. I was just like, okay, I gotta open this. I was like running through it. I was like, who am I gonna save first? Like, do I put Mallory through, or do I help a kid, or what's going on?
Oh my
I
Push
was
the
like
kid down.
stressing the whole time. And we're right by the bathroom too, so I'm like looking at these people going to take a shit. I'm like, I might have to save his life, and I don't know fucking how.
Were
come out.
you were talking about this? Do you ever? Because I do this when I'm on planes. Sometimes you size up like the people that are on the plane with you, like in case
Like
a
if you get
loss,
stranded, not
like a
like to
loss
fight, but
scenario
like, yeah.
happened, and like a few of them made
What
it.
the fuck?
You never thought of this?
No, I've
I
never.
swore we talked about
Well,
this.
I've only flown once.
when yeah.
I'm not looking around like, who am I gonna fucking eat?
Or
You
any
know,
like
who's gonna
group
die?
of people like
What's
you're
that
with
mean?
or something like that.
Does that mean bitch? Oh, nice, man.
Cool.
Very cool.
Live studio audience. It's like that ostrich and Family Guy.
Oh, yeah. No, dude. So that's what I at least do. You talked about like
Yeah.
sizing up like the people on
I
your
was like,
flight.
everyone here are like the people I would choose not to have with me on like a deserted island. Like, there's like a
Not
bunch
in the
of,
studio. The people that were on your flight, right?
Oh yeah, I'm
I even like here. I was like, hey man,
yeah,
I think
all
we'll
you
be
guys suck.
I can do math,
I
okay?
think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
We're pretty like at least we're good company.
But we had easily like 10 babies. Like
Oh,
you know,
boy.
like the
Eat them.
pre-boarding where it's like family and whatever.
Shit, that pisses me off. A bunch of strollers.
So
and
many
shit.
people.
I'm like,
Yeah. So
How
we're sitting
dare
there
they
waiting,
fucking repopulate
I know,
the
right?
earth? The
Yeah.
fucking assholes.
Like chill out a little bit.
yeah,
And then you-
Jesus.
Then there were at least like 15 people like who needed the wheelchairs, but not because they had like broken legs, but like they were the size of like 3 seats.
Yeah, that makes
They're
sense.
like wheeling them up.
Going to Indiana, yeah.
Legit, you
Feel
could
ya.
look around the terminal, and I'm like, probably going It's
Indiana,
probably-
Indiana.
Me for sure. I was wearing a camel hoodie.
He's got a shotgun on his
Yeah, I was
lap.
gonna say when we picked her up, you could definitely tell which people were natives to Indiana. Like
Yeah.
the Californians had like Patagonia shit and like really nice shirts, and I was like,
They were on skateboards the entire time. Like,
It was
even
like
sitting down.
RCA
Yeah,
carrying
electric
like
scooters.
surfboard.
Yeah. Those stupid ass electric scooters you can rent out on your phone.
Shit.
The birds.
God.
We're going to start putting those around Lake Dale.
You should. They get stolen in like 2 minutes, probably.
Scrapped.
Someone would turn off the fucking computer on it, just jack them and scrap them.
They started modifying the bike ones because the homeless people would take, I don't know why, but the front tire off the bike. So then there'd just be...
That's like a trophy. People do that to like fuck with the rich
Yeah,
people.
you'd see them pushing their shopping carts with like a tire on the top. And then
What
like
are
the
they-
bike...
What's their plan?
That's a high class homeless person.
Okay, that's
You
just
know,
the
like,
status
that's
symbol?
like that's like a higher up.
It's like
you know,
having
elite.
it's like having a Mercedes-Benz emblem like
Yeah.
on around your neck or something like
Think
that.
of like the army. That's like a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Oh
He
shit!
puts like a little
Master
necklace through it.
Chief.
Just let it go.
He doesn't know, Clayton. All right,
Is lieutenant high? I don't know.
not really.
Oh, it's a major lieutenant.
Anyways, Mike, what have you been up to since I've seen you last? It's been such a while. It's been a hot minute.
It's been a hot minute. I have been fucking with Game of Thrones the
Jeez.
last
Oh,
2
yeah, that's
weeks.
right.
And it's been fucking hot.
you
Let me
watch-
tell you
No.
what.
Do you watch that shit?
I used to.
That
up
shit.
to
I
like
mean, I liked it a lot.
up
don't
to
get
like
me
season 4, then I just lost
wrong. Rose
interest.
on the same fucking train as me. What happened last? Do you remember? In season 4, do you remember what happened? Like where you left off?
The last thing I remember was
Boobs and dicks and dicks and boobs.
Probably. That's
actually
the best part.
I can't even justify. I know there was like a Jon Snow got stabbed. I think.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he did.
Nice.
I think that's the last thing I remember.
Man, you missed like the beginning of the next season when like he fucking rises like fucking zombie Jesus, baby.
I assumed he did.
Happy
but
Easter.
Happy Easter. Yeah,
Anyways.
I went to Casey's on Sunday for a Game of Thrones like party, and dude, Casey fucking nailed it. She made like all these goodies, and it was like puns on the names.
I think I saw a Snapchat, dude.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fucking awesome.
She fucking went ham on this.
That
She
was
made
like-
the wall out of Oreos. I was like, this is awesome. I'm just fucking destroying
No,
the wall.
Mike's like, I'll take care of this.
Yeah,
boss.
no. We had a bingo to where it was like she gave like all these scenarios, like someone dies, someone says cunt, you see a prostitute, and we had bingo cards and you got to fill it
See a
out.
prostitute.
And she got these 3 like eggs filled with candy, like dragon eggs, and whoever won like got to pick the dragon egg. Next person, next person.
Is
It
there
was
much-
a good ass time.
That's awesome.
Is there much prostitution in the later seasons?
I mean, episode 1 already had prostitutes, 3 of them. It was like a what is it, a foursome if there's
Nice.
3 women, 1 guy.
yeah, or a
So-
good time.
What?
We're not here for a long time, baby, but we're here for a good time. God damn it!
So, like, one of my favorite characters that I found out later, he's not like so great, was the owner of that whorehouse.
Littlefinger.
You would like him.
I did like him. He was very cunning, and he talked. He had a smooth tongue, man. He fucking talked. He had that silver tongue. Clay likes that.
Clay would be Littlefinger, like if he was a character in Game of Thrones.
And if he like read a little bit more, maybe.
Dirty enlisted.
But Game of Thrones was pretty fucking cool. We did there was a second episode that just came out. I won't spoil anything, but this dude, this wildling, like this big like ginger dude, right?
What's his name?
I cannot remember. Do
Are you
not
thinking of
quiz me.
Hodor?
No, it's not Hodor.
No, I'm thinking of
RIP.
like the. Oh god,
But,
I'm thinking of like the leader of the wildlings. That red, doesn't he?
Yeah,
redhead
it's a
too?
redhead. Yeah,
He's the leader, isn't he?
yeah,
Kind of like
he's higher up, like a lieutenant.
Yeah, he's the one that Jon Snow first goes to and like talks to and gains his trust, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. All
Sorry.
right.
But he was like, do you know how it got big and strong? First of all, everyone's like pouring wine around this fire because it's like the last night.
Before
Am I
a big
spoiling
fight.
anything for you guys? Oh, okay.
He should.
So
He
it's
hasn't-
like-
he's barely touched that thing. God damn.
Fucking open this up, bitch.
Fucking nurse
don't wanna
line
get
or
drunk.
what?
We're talking about
here.
Game of Thrones, all
I
right?
do all the time. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Until we
If
get
you
to the
say
end,
right
and Johnny's
words.
like, follow us
And
to
I'm
the
like,
cyber
hey,
shindig.
did I tell you to follow us already? I don't know how to end this thing. Someone tell me how to end it.
All right, fuck it.
So
Sorry.
they're pouring all this wine. He's like, do you want some wine? This big fucking wine. He's like, I brought my own drink. It's this fucking like bullhorn, and it's like massive. And he's like, do you want to know how I got so big and strong? He's like, I fucking killed a giant. I crawled in bed with its wife, and she started fucking suckling me like I was a baby.
What the fuck?
And he's like, giant's milk is why I became so big and strong. And he starts fucking chugging this big ass horn. It's just milk, and it's like pouring out from under him. It's getting all over his skin and shit.
What the shit? What do you think that really was like in...
Probably milk.
Like, no, it can't be.
Cottage cheese.
God, he's like, and then he do like 6 takes of it too, so he's like real full by the last day.
I gotta find the fucking clip because it like it was hilarious.
Can I think I might be. Let me try to look it up.
just
while
look up like got milk?
I almost got you and Zach a bullhorn to drink out of, like for Christmas.
Nice. I dig it.
but I didn't.
What would it be called? Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, like
Milk.
milk scene. Yeah, look up
milk
milk.
scene.
Milk scene.
Oh god, it's gonna be something gross.
It's not gonna. Well, Game of Thrones.
It's not on YouTube.
It's a bit more tame though this season. There's not as much boobs, which I'm kind of disappointed about.
Oh god, you know what came up? This nasty fucking scene where the one girl is like breastfeeding her like 8-year-old son.
Oh, I do remember that.
I was glad
yeah.
she died.
I have to put
And her
this plug in
kids.
for Sarah. Breastfeeding is a good thing. Everyone
Not
should
at
do
8
it.
years old.
Yeah, not at
The
8
kid
years
was
old.
8
dog.
years
You to
old.
judge.
Ro was probably breastfed. You seem like you were breastfed till you were 8
He's
years
going
old.
home tonight. He's gonna be breastfed.
You know what also
Hungry.
came up? That Luke Skywalker scene from Star Wars where he's drinking that nasty shit
Oh,
in the
yeah.
newer Star Wars film.
What the hell? This
Here
is
it
just
is.
like bookmarked with
Here it
Johnny.
is.
You
Is it
find it?
Episode 2?
Yeah, episode 2, baby. Pop it
All
up
right.
on that screen.
Let me see.
Just a bit.
Just a bit.
Johnny.
Oh, Brienne. Never mind. I won't
I haven't
spoil that
watched
part.
this in a long time.
Skip ahead because you're like way.
So they're
What do we
drinking
have
milk?
here?
They're drinking all
join
wine.
us. No, not for me, thanks. Came here for this.
Keep going. Keep going. Go right. Go
Figured I could
like
wait
right
to die
here.
freezing.
Because this is where the big guy. That's my favorite
Yes,
character.
well, I'm
I
glad
like her a
you're
lot
here.
though too. Brienne.
Hey, I remember that
Dude.
guy.
Here,
This episode, she got
fighting with us.
fucking
Glad you
knighted, and it was
survived
badass.
this
Hell
Would
yeah.
you like a drink?
Is that Jeremy Lannister?
Yeah.
Or Jamie?
Jeremy.
Jeremy!
Look at that big ass horn he's
Holy
got.
shit.
He's like, I brought my
Mike,
own.
you made it seem like it was gonna be a lot bigger than it
Dude,
is,
that's like
honestly.
half his body,
You
and he's like
said-
7 feet.
Like
it was like
this.
Yeah, he's a lot bigger than me. Okay.
Maybe that's like this.
Listen here, Ro.
Mike's out again.
Come back. Start fighting.
But looks like some pretty good milk.
Milk.
What the fuck is that?
For Christ's sake.
They call you King Killer.
Listen, here it comes.
I'm sure someone does.
Fucking Jamie.
Does he still have
They
no
call
hand?
me Giant's Bane. Want to know why?
No one's
I like
like, no.
Jesus.
He's not even that big.
Dude,
I
he's
killed the giant when I was 10.
Yeah, bro. When he was 10, what'd you do when you were 10?
Then I climbed
Saved
right
an
into
old
bed
lady.
with his wife.
Saved an old naked lady.
But you woke up.
Is that? Never mind.
You know what you did?
Resume.
Suckled me at the teat for 3 months.
Jesus.
Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong. Giant's milk.
check this shit out. He starts fucking drinking.
Looks like he still needs
What
the
the
nipple.
fuck?
Oh my god. Game of Thrones.
What
is where
the fuck? He's got his hand down his
He
pants.
still needs the nipple
Oh
on
my
that thing.
God.
Yeah, a little
Jesus.
sippy cup.
Yeah.
Christ.
So nothing
Um,
spills.
That is crazy.
Dude, Game of Thrones is where it's at. You
I
guys
wonder-
should catch up.
How I don't know. That's just a really funny scene. I wonder how everyone kept a straight face during that.
I
Acting.
have no idea. Like, it was kind of somber because, like, this is actually, like, their farewells, too. Like, this is last season.
Yeah.
So I bet people are, like their moods are pretty, like, down
I
right
think there's
now.
gonna be a lot of
When
like.
am I gonna die?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's only time now.
I was listening to a podcast today that they had like people like guests, like celebrities watching the filming, and they had to sign like non or what is it called, like non-disclosures.
Yeah.
So they didn't spoil anything on the episodes.
Yeah, no
some
shit.
Of some of the cast don't even know what's like going on. You know
Right.
that were killed, and they don't know how the end of the season goes. Whatever. But yeah, it's crazy. Makes me want to watch that again.
You
though.
should watch it.
There's one girl at work who like goes to the San Diego Comic-Con, like makes her own costumes.
Damn.
She's a huge. I was trying to find spoilers to ruin it for her. Or something.
You're such a
You could
dick.
have found him on Reddit.
Actually, the script leaked.
Yeah.
There, so don't fucking do this because that's such a
I've
shitty
heard of
thing
this.
to do.
Yeah.
but
She's-
some
He's
of the
gonna
script is
call in the
leaked.
next voicemail. Hey,
Yeah.
by the way,
Hey, Mike, guess what?
Hodor fucking dies again.
they bring him
back
back.
and he's
Yeah, they bring him back.
They use magic.
Ah, fuck.
Brought him back.
I beat Sekiro.
Sekiro?
God damn, you guys! I'm
Sekiro.
getting like a contact like drunkenness.
He's breathing in Rose drink. that he did.
I
Sekiro.
beat that this week. I was pretty happy about it. Very hard. Me and Ro were talking about it.
How many hours did you play on it?
It was only like 40.
It's not terrible.
I did a lot of grinding because my happy ass did not want to be stuck with a boss for like 3 hours. I told you I had like that mental breakdown last week. I'm like, am I no longer good at video games? Am I too old? Like, is my brain like slowing down? I fucking broke my controller.
Mike's rocking himself in the corner again with Mona. And
Yeah. I'm just petting her really aggressively.
She's bald. She's in like one spot.
I'm like, damn, Mike, you get a new cat? What the fuck's this?
But beat that. I'm going to go on to Cuphead finally came out for the Nintendo Switch. Cuphead is like a boss gauntlet.
I'll look up the trailer.
And it's like, do you know Cuphead?
Isn't like the cartoon thing?
Yeah, it's like old cartoon styles. And what it is you just play like literally this guy who has like a cup as a head, and you play like all these bosses.
I think I've actually seen it.
Okay.
It's like the setup of the games like with Mario where you're just
so weird.
running
Yeah,
and you can only go up and down and like left and right.
Yeah, and the overworld map, but then you like choose bosses and you start fighting them.
Isn't this super hard?
It's a very hard game.
I was gonna say I remember like reading about it on Reddit. Like a lot of people were having issues like playing it.
So I'm going
What
from
the
fuck me
Sekiro.
Sekiro onto a Cuphead, which is also hard. I'm gonna have Mallory play with me though because you can play with 2 players.
This looks so fucking cool.
It is,
It's like very nostalgic.
right?
It's almost like Fallout, but
Skip ahead a little
Like
bit
the-
just to
yeah.
get to like some gameplay
Like
because
the
it goes
theme.
through a
50Z
tutorial.
like here.
Yeah, go back
hour and 54.
Holy
Right there.
shit, look at how long this video is.
because it's the whole game.
Oh.
They like play through the whole thing. So what it is like, the whole idea is that the devil like took your soul because you gambled at the casino, and so you got to go and collect like these people's like contracts that the devil like gave.
Oh, so you just gotta kill bosses the whole time.
It's pretty much that.
It's just a boss killing game?
Yeah,
This
that's
looks
it.
awesome.
Dude. It is. Get a Switch.
I'm kind of jealous.
Well, actually, they have it for Windows.
Dude.
That's what it came out
Ooh.
first.
My
Rose
roommates
lucky
were
ass.
showing me all the shit you can get for Windows,
fuck
or
yeah.
like they're like literally in the game you want. I'm like, well, I'm still like I have a lot of Witcher left. I'm playing Decay now.
What is this onion?
It's a fucking onion, dog.
Oh my god, it's
This
an
is
onion boss.
This is the first boss, so these are like the easiest ones. You get
Yeah.
like later. There's like a 3-headed dragon.
Let's see.
You like fight the devil himself.
Oh my god.
This one was like you fight like this ship, this pirate, and its ship is like like alive. It's like shooting. Oh yeah,
Look
that's
at
the
this,
ghost train.
Ghost train, the
Yeah.
Miner 69er.
It's the Miner 69.
Ghostbusters.
From Hey Arnold. or-
Zoinks.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Dude, this looks cool.
It like I dig the art style.
Cuphead and Mugmen. So it's a 2-player, right? If you want.
Yeah, you can play with one, but yeah, I thought Mallory might enjoy it. I don't know
Definitely.
if she's
I
gonna
bet
be
you
any
she-
good,
I
but
bet you did.
you know,
See?
yeah,
At
we'll
least
see.
does she like playing video games with you?
She likes playing Mario Kart with me.
I cannot get Sarah to play like any sort of video games.
Try Mario.
Sarah's Rose
She
fiance.
used to like Mario Kart, but I think that was just because her other friends would
Were
play
into
it
it?
too.
Ah, I see.
If it's just me, I'm probably gonna win because
That's what I
I'm not
discovered
good.
though.
She's just that bad.
If you play video games with someone who's like way worse than you, and you just like repeatedly like beat them,
it's not fun
that's
for
no
them
fun.
anymore.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why
I
Johnny
even-
won't play Smash Brothers with
That's
me.
right. Yeah, I'm like, fuck this.
I was trying to get her to play like Halo or something, and like there was one part where you had to go up 2 flights of stairs. Mm-hmm. She would go up and then fall down.
Oh my
And then
god.
she got lost. And then she like wandered down a hallway, and I like ran
Jesus.
back. I'm like, follow me. Up and then
Follow
fall down.
me.
And I'm like, God.
Were you guys playing a 2-player mission?
Yeah.
Nice.
To be fair, Halo is kind of because my buddy back in the day, like middle school, I
Yeah.
hadn't played like an Xbox before, and that was the first time I played it, and it was hard for me just to like get the idea. Like
Yep.
I feel like that's a hard game to jump into from like Mario Kart to like fucking FPS first person shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you know?
true.
Have her play Dark Souls. That's a great way to get fucking
She
started.
was
Dark
like doing
Souls.
something,
Dark
and I'm
Souls.
like, God, fucking
Oh my god.
She's like, did you die again?
It's like
I
the
was
one with the flood in it or whatever.
like, this game sucks.
Was that the devil?
No,
was
that's
this
that's like the casino head, the dice man.
okay.
That's fucking Roe like in the corner.
Yeah, I could see
found
it.
that
I could see Ro owning a casino.
the best
like
time
that.
is like playing cooperative games where both of you are like working towards the same
Yeah,
goal. But there's
definitely.
very few games out there like
when
that.
when I first got like the original Xbox, I would play with Clayton all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like we played every Gears of War, all the Halos, like all that different stuff.
Gear
And
of
it
War
was
is a fun game.
so nostalgic. Like
Oh, look
thinking
who
about
fucking
that.
found the
Oh,
the pizza
of
down here.
course.
The raccoon of the house, Stephanie.
Boy, that's accurate, man. If Steph was a fucking animal, it'd definitely be a raccoon.
A hungry raccoon.
Hungry
too.
raccoon.
Be like Miko from Pocahontas.
Those little cookies.
No, so did you buy this game already?
I'm
Cuphead?
going to. I
Okay.
just beat Sekiro.
Sekiro.
I've never had
You
a
have to-
problem.
it's 'cause you're not
until,
saying
like,
it right. And your ancestors aren't happy that you're not
My
saying it properly.
ancestors. I'm not Japanese.
You never know. Have you done that 21andMe or whatever?
So I actually 23 and
63
I'm like
and
a
me?
lesser person.
You're missing 2 fucking chromosomes.
Oh man, I don't know how that.
So
go
I was
for you.
actually talking with my mom about that, and she was super interested in like getting it. She's like, "I will pay for it." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Almost went through it, and then like I happened to go like online, and they were talking about like the privacy leaks, and I got really weirded out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to like buy a prepaid Visa and then order it off of like some spoof email.
That's
That
a good
sounds
idea.
can
scarier.
So I can still view everything
But
and know the results.
I've heard that like I don't know. The thing with those things are they tell you like what like your like historically your genes have had issues with too.
Yeah, that's
Like,
what I want to know.
You want to know how like you're gonna die basically? That's
So
pretty much what
if-
they're gonna
That's
tell
wild.
you.
If you could know like all the different like genetic fuck ups you got going
Yeah.
on, then you can take steps to
Just
prevent
use some
it.
preventative
And
maintenance, yeah.
if you're like, well, looks like I can't do anything about it, then you should be more in tune to do something with a living will. So then if something
I guess.
happens, then you're covered. Like,
I'm
well,
here
I
for
knew
a
this
good
was
time, not a long time, baby. All right.
Stephanie
Real
broke
somber here.
into
Yeah.
the cookies that I bought. I don't think we've opened those yet.
Stephanie's
She fucking grabs the handle and just
I,
starts like chugging it with
yeah,
one
she
hand.
gets all the wine too. There's
You
like
gonna take
really
shots
good
with
cookies from the Amish bakery.
She's like,
Stephanie's too old.
What are you, like 36 now?
Yeah,
damn,
almost 40.
36?
She went to Nashville and came home and like slept like 26 hours.
I'd probably do that.
Damn, 26 hours. But Easter, I didn't really do too much for Easter. We went with Mal's grandparents. We had lunch. We ate a fuck ton.
Yep.
But,
Would you have anything
what
like
the
Easter
fuck
ham
did I have?
probably?
No, we went to a restaurant actually.
Oh, nice.
I had fucking. This was actually good. It was like 2 chicken breasts, so 2 chicken boobies.
Nice.
And it was like covered with cheese and like marinara sauce.
Giant milk.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was really
like chicken
fucking good.
parmesan.
Yeah, exactly. I had
yeah.
a hot shit later, dude.
Oh boy.
And then I finished out the Easter evening watching the 2nd season of One Punch Man started to fucking come on.
I have that. Fuck man. I wish I was better timed up with my soundboard because I have that on here somewhere. But
If
it's
you
still
guys
appreciate
have
it.
not watched One Punch
too
Man,
hard to find.
check it out. It's a good ass time.
I have this.
and we're not here for a long time. We're here for a good ass time.
Who is this?
Goodbye.
Do you know
Goodbye.
who that is?
Say it again.
Do you know who it is, bro?
No.
Mikey?
I have no idea.
No.
It's Chef from South Park. Goodbye.
Oh.
Where he's like, children.
Less than a second.
Goodbye. What about this one?
No.
The South Park. Randy. Cafeteria food.
So you guys, where did you guys go for Easter lunch? then?
I don't know.
Was it in Indiana or Illinois?
I can't remember the name
Yeah, I
of
don't
it.
know.
Do you know where the Salt Cave is on 41?
Yes,
Okay, it was that restaurant right in that strip.
the salts. Like
Johnny
bath
goes
salts.
there and just like rubs the salt on his
I do, I
nipples.
sniff most of it
Yeah.
and go do crazy things
Go
afterwards.
in the bathroom and sniff the bath
Yeah.
salts.
And then I go do things that get me on the news later that day.
Do you know the restaurant next to it though?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Is it like an old folks restaurant?
Yeah,
Is it
that's
called?
the
It
problem.
used to be Dick's, but now it's something new.
Oh, on the corner
New
of
Dicks.
41 and
Yes, it's past 231,
Like-
past St. John, almost Cherville.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
right before St.
it's by
John.
Ziggy's,
Yes.
the arcade place.
I don't know where this is then.
The arcade place, dude, where you fucking hit balls.
I know where Ziggy's is. I was thinking of. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyhow, I
Haven't
ate
been
there.
here in a
I
while.
got
We
some
don't know.
chicken.
I don't know what the fuck. Maybe I thought I knew where you were.
Nah,
at,
you're
I don't
good.
know.
You're good.
Who knows?
But
Just roll with
that's
it.
all
Yeah.
I did. I didn't dress
Nice,
up as the
Mike.
fucking Easter bunny, and you know.
did? You
took
went to the
pictures
mall
and shit.
and
Yeah, I
scared
dressed
kids?
up. I was just running around like, "Hey, kid, you want a carrot?" I just like threw fucking carrots at them. But
Oh my god.
that's been my week pretty much. So not too much. But
nice, man.
Yeah,
Very
enjoying
cool.
the Game of Thrones ride, and
Most people have
gonna
been.
enjoy that Cuphead game. I'll
I
let you
feel
know
like-
next week.
Like speaking of the old Game of Thrones thing again, isn't it like they're like prepping for like a huge battle against these White Walkers, right? Like that's the
Yes.
next episode, right?
Yes, I feel like it's gonna be a 2-episode battle because this, like, they said it took like twice the amount of shooting than Battle of the Bastards, which
Damn.
was a huge like battle, it was like an entire episode, and it was like 3 times the budget or some shit.
Damn.
Cash cow, baby.
Well, they have a lot of fucking dragons riding around in
Lot
this
of
battle.
CGI.
Yeah, a lot of CGI, baby.
Good old CGI.
So
Keeping those editors with
I'll let
with
you
a
know if I
job.
see any more wieners or boobies. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds
Keep
good.
you.
Keep
I'll,
a tally.
I'll text Roe.
Get a tally and
I'll send him a
screenshot
fucking,
it. There you go.
mail.
Snapchat video every time you see boobs.
Nice.
Nice.
Snail mail. I saw
It's like,
boobs.
It does this too. I like stamp it with
Scroll.
wax.
Dun, 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 dun. I saw boobs.
I hire someone.
Hear ye.
Mike Kroll on the day of April 27th saw a nipple
Saw some bosom.
on Game of Thrones.
It was good, but not excellent.
It's Morgan Freeman dressed up as a jester.
Damn,
Mike
that's
Kroll.
pricey.
Mike Kroll found that he had saw some boobs on Game of Thrones.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad. It's
all right,
getting there.
man. Nice.
My name is Mo.
All right,
no,
let's
it's
go.
good.
Stop,
All
stop. How was
you
your
guys got my
week?
confidence up. All right, sorry, I'll fucking work on it. Oh gosh, but dude, the last time I saw you, I was about to go see Tom Segura.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious show. The only other comedy show I've been to live, I'm a huge comedy nerd, but I just watch it on TV most of the time. Never really been to a live show, but that's changing because I saw Bert Kreischer about a year ago and Nate Bargatze, who's on Netflix, and Saul Volcano. This was all in one like run, and Kyle Kinane.
One night.
This was all one night. It was a tour. It was a big tour. Like they were all clumped up together.
Damn.
But this time it was just Tom Segura and an opener that he had who was from Indiana or grew up in Indiana or something like that. And he made this joke, dude, that everyone was fucking dying about, like how like Indiana dads driving through like a cornfield will be like, next year that's gonna be a soybean field. Dude, everyone fucking lost. Dude, I was laughing too pretty hard. I was like, that's pretty true. Like that's pretty funny. But Tom Segura was hilarious. Me and Steph, my sister, and Mitch went, and then a lady friend I've been talking to went as well.
Ooh.
And she seemed to enjoy herself. It was a good time. Nice. The audience likes that.
Applause.
It's about time. Seriously, no.
You're like, clap for me, damn
It
it.
was fun, yeah. I got some expensive beer and a nice expensive whiskey and Coke and some pop. I got popcorn. 2 things of
Was the
popcorn.
popcorn expensive?
Yeah, but it was good. It
At the
was
show,
worth
they
it.
sold popcorn?
Yeah, because it was at the Chicago
that's
Theater.
Right, that's right.
It's at a theater, which is an awesome venue. It's super old school, very cool place, honestly. I went there. We went there. We got there pretty early, and we got to like there's like 3 or 4 bars like in the first row, and then there's a basement bars, and then there's like 2 or 3 upper levels. I think there's bars all over, but we went to the basement bar first. And I got drinks and popcorn. And then I went back for a second time. And he's like, make sure you guys have your cards and stuff ready. Because there's a big line now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck. Hopefully I don't miss the show. And I pull up. I have like all my shit ready. He's like, oh, what's up, John? You're back. I was like, hey, man. Like he remembered me from the first time.
God damn,
I was
dude.
like, God damn. He's like, you want another rum or whiskey Coke? I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, thanks.
Impressionable.
Here's a tip.
That might be an early sign, Johnny.
He's like, you want some more
Just
popcorn? I was
saying.
like, yeah, dude.
I'm
give me
going to
some
see
more
this
popcorn.
kid later.
Yeah.
Pretty much. But it was hilarious, dude. I was telling Ro, it's the most I've laughed in like a super long time. Like the most I've laughed, like the volume of laughter in like one night was, dude, I was like nonstop laughing. All
The
right?
length
Pretty
of
much
laughter.
what I'm saying is I laughed a lot that night.
I want that quoted. The volume of my laughter was
Could
big.
fill so much space.
Yeah.
Could fill the state of Alabama.
Think about like a 9x9 cube.
So
Like,
much
just
laughter in
full.
there. Hard closing the door.
It was a good night. And then we had the next day I had something going around, like a family party. I think we celebrated my brother-in-law's birthday. It was fun. And then we had old Nub here come in. Actually, we had a steak night before Wroe came in.
I was going to say, I thought it was him.
Wednesday we had a steak night with
Big Toe Row
Yeah.
came in.
last Wednesday
Nub.
before old Nub got in. We had a boys' steak night, and it
Second.
was pretty fun.
So, Nub, originally,
Ooh.
just because I've been called Nub on this podcast multiple times, and I don't think anyone knows where it came from.
It's Roe's shitty nickname we gave him.
They are waiting for me to lose an appendage. So I'm prematurely called Nub
That's
until
fucked,
I
dude.
lose something, and then they're like, "Oh, it fits now."
Allegedly, that's allegedly
Dude,
the
those
story.
self-made like prophecies, nah, you don't
Self-fulfilling?
fuck with them. Yeah.
Still good, man.
Every time he comes on, he's like, "Fuck you guys!"
We aren't here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Roe's putting his hands on
No,
everything.
you do
while he's
the
got
opposite.
chance.
It's like, I'm not here for a good time. I'm here for a fucking long time with all my
Yeah,
fingers.
I'm always safe. I wear my gloves. But we had a boys' steak night before Old Nub got here, like I said. And me, Zach, Kyle, and Cole, I bought some steaks from Aldi. What up with that? Shout out to Aldi. And we had the fryer going, so I made fried onion rings, homemade onion rings, steaks, and asparagus on the grill. Pretty awesome. We all got turned.
Damn.
And it was a good
Sounds
night.
nice.
Yeah.
I wish boys' night, huh? That's
Yeah,
crazy
it'd be
because
nice to
I
be invited to something.
yeah,
like that.
Mike
I am
doesn't
a
like
boy
steak.
after all.
Yeah.
Wild must have not been considered.
No, we had man's night. You're a boy, so we didn't invite you.
I'll remember that next time I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Well, I'm having a boys' night, Johnny. It looks like you can't
oh.
go.
Me and
Sorry.
Noah are just gonna play video games and with all our fingers, dumbass.
We're playing Cuphead together. Right? So yeah, we had some solid fucking steaks from the old Aldi. If you're listening at home, can hear that. Shout out to my fucking home kegerator, baby, and shout out to Clayton for filling up Roe. That's pretty
Thank you.
solid.
Yeah.
Which is that the same thing that you just drank? The
Yeah.
cloche?
Yeah.
No, that's different, isn't it?
Did you
Is it
change
the
it?
same one? Yeah, Clay changed it.
Cloche.
Cloche.
Claws.
Clayton's like, I don't know. I was like, which one did you put in? He's like, yeah.
He's like, it makes me
I was like-
feel happy, so we're gonna go with
I was
it.
like, Clayton, you're about as useful as tits on a bowl, you stupid ass. That's a dad joke. Colby, oh gosh. And then, I don't know, I didn't really do anything. I worked out a few times last week. Been trying to stay running. I skipped some rope today because I didn't get enough time before I got home to go to
That
the
is-
gym. I skip rope, and then I do air squats and push-ups, and I did crunches
Dude,
today.
you've skipped rope before?
Fuck
It's
yeah,
hard.
when I was in
fucking
5th
hard,
grade,
man.
baby.
Fucking
I won a
hard, man.
competition in 5th grade.
For double
the
dutch?
longest that I was jumping
There's
rope.
a difference between like the
Little
leisure
Sally
double
Walker
hop.
walking down the street.
I'll tell you
That's
what,
Da-da-da.
Mr. P, my gym teacher, was the one fucking clocking the rope.
Mr.
And I,
Parento?
Mr. Parento, and I fucking kept up
Only
with
reason
him.
I know that is because Cole went to school where you went to school.
Yeah, you were at the fucking elitist school, weren't you?
Oak Hill, baby.
Yeah, fuck that.
Ride or die. Oak Hill.
Did you know that I'm from Oak Hill?
Mike didn't apparently
It's
make
where
it.
we all drink wine. The teachers, the students, the staff.
We're all smacked. There's like fucking grape wine stains on my mouth.
My father thinks there's going to be soybeans in that field later this year. I'm not sure.
He owns a large company that mines here. We're gonna get some solid bedrock out of this field afterwards.
Full circle, baby!
Putting the farmer out of jobs.
So meta.
You
Mike-
go to Three Creeks. Yeehaw! We're going to learn some subtraction today. You're all in 5th grade, but here we go.
Was that the one across 41?
That's the one that Cole went to. That's
No,
Lake
that
Prairie.
was Lake Prairie.
Lake Prairie was across 41.
You went to
That's
Lake
where
Prairie?
Clayton
No,
went.
Oak Hill, baby.
Oh.
Merit program right here. We know.
I
we know
applied,
some
but I
citizens-
didn't get in the merit
Clayton
program.
was one of the special folks.
Aw.
I was easily the stupidest person in the merit program.
I was kind of wondering how Roe
hands
made it in there. I wasn't in the merit program. I was like, damn, I think I can fuck if Roe's in there. I was like, he must be good at math or something. I don't know, man.
And then in high school, it's like, yeah, you made a top 10%. I'm like, how the fuck did I make what?
By accident.
I
By
tried
sheer
kind of hard.
happenstance.
You guys are crazy. Didn't you guys go for Core 40 with honors?
Yeah.
Why the hell would you do that to yourself?
They said
in
it
high
looked good
school?
for colleges.
Yeah. Did
Yeah,
it?
it would
Yeah, that's
help
it.
Did
with
it-
colleges.
Did it help?
No.
I mean, I got into
Would you
it.
regret doing it now?
I accepted actually, I don't know what it would have affected.
So basically,
the
you
only
wouldn't-
thing, so like at my senior year,
Yeah.
I had to do a fine arts, and then
Okay.
I did some online art program, and that's when
Yeah, because you didn't want to fucking do something like.
Art?
choir.
Oh yeah, you
Why?
fucked up.
We
You
were all
should-
in choir.
You should have took choir like
You
your
should,
first
yeah.
year.
I didn't want to do it as a senior.
Yeah,
Dog, they
yeah,
let
I
anybody
wouldn't
in.
They do. I wouldn't. I don't blame.
Johnny
you,
fucking got in.
So
there.
anyway,
Got
we were
sick.
sketching, and like the first one,
I
like
remember
draw
this. I forgot about this.
It looked horrible. I tried so hard.
Didn't
and I
you
got
have
a
someone
very
draw
ba-
something
I
for
had
you?
someone do all of my drawings for me to send it. So like my first one
Was it a girl I was dating?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked like a 4-year-old drew something, and I was like, "This is pretty good." And it's like, "You get a C." I'm like, "The fuck." All right, that's
This is pretty good.
yeah. So then this girl Johnny was dating was like, "Hey, you draw nice things. Please do this." And
What a
she did.
voice. Hey, you know what I can do for you?
I know draw well.
I math well. So you basically, if you didn't take your Core 40 with honors, you wouldn't have to do like Spanish
classes and
4.
shit.
You wouldn't have to. You'd only have to go Spanish 2. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't take Spanish 4.
What did you take?
I only went up to 3. Oh, you know, never mind. I did 4.
Yeah, told you.
With,
And then
yeah.
shut up, Clayton. You didn't get into that.
Boo Navy.
And then you
Nah,
wouldn't have to
Navy's
take
fine.
like 2 or 3 more AP classes, which I took a few AP classes by choice, but they were all English.
I took 8.
No,
Jesus.
I got Core 40 with honors and technical honors. Only because
Technical honors was a big deal.
You
that
took Garling's class or
stupid
something?
health careers class.
Oh, yeah.
Where I got to that was the biggest blow. I
Unimpressive.
got to go to the like some veterinarian and like hang out there and like pet a horse and I'd leave early.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. It's like
Was it
we had-
Clayton? You got to go pet Clayton? Good,
People
that's a
from
good girl. You want
Indiana
some
are
sugar
like,
cube?
he's exaggerating, but no, like horses are common.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we had to go to the old folks home.
That was fun, right?
Oh, that sucked.
So that basically prepared you for where you're at now in the Navy. That was a little insight to where you'd be in 10 years.
He had fucking flashbacks of
For
that
4 year
naked
finders.
woman lying on the floor.
That's actually what
Everybody saw.
sparked Rose's
Sparked my
interest
interest.
in working with the elderly. He's like,
God
I can
damn.
see that.
How,
Old
how
naked
low
people?
can they get, man?
Hell yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna be putting in catheters in the rest of my life, baby. Woo! Oh my god. Clayton is going to town on those cookies I got
Easy
from the
there.
old Rise and
Oh my
Roll.
God.
That's my favorite fucking bakery in Valpo.
Okay.
Rise and roll?
All right, man. Okay.
No, I'm with him. Those are fucking
Yeah.
great. They fucking put ice cream inside the donuts. They make the donut and then immediately put ice cream and give it to you.
I don't know.
What?
Yeah.
Ice cream in the donut.
In the donut. Ice cream stuffed donuts.
I
If
don't
that doesn't
know.
get your dick a little hard,
Yeah.
I don't know what will.
Dude, I'm half
Look
chubbing
at
right
Clayton.
here. Half chubbing.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Everything just died.
Is it still recording? Am I talking right now?
No. Yeah.
And so
sorry.
I will be bringing you these next 15 hours of live broadcast. Oh, he's back.
I don't know what those Amish people are doing in that fucking bakery though, but they've got some kind of secret shit that they're putting in these donuts and baked goods
It's just fucking heroin.
that will make you freaking do some wild stuff. That's
Every
for
time
sure.
they say ice cream infused, they wink at you.
Yeah.
It's got
ice
ice
cream
cream in
infused.
it.
Wink,
There's a
wink.
sound effect that goes with it though in real life.
It's like, oh, jeez, I don't know
He's
if
got
I
a
want
spoon
these.
hanging out of his mouth.
I
Like,
don't want
I
this
tell you
anymore.
what.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, so I went to we went to pick Roe up on Friday with his dad. He didn't know we were picking him up, and then we planned on having some people over at his house after, like his close friends. And it was me and Cole went up to Midway. Yeah, Mike wasn't invited. Mike fucking.
I'm thinking a common
Mike was
denominator.
I didn't know about
here.
any of this.
Mike was invited Saturday to a fish fry that he did
I
not go to.
that is fair.
Because he was getting too wild. Anyways, yeah. So we went and picked Roe up, did the whole sign thing, like I said, and then we went back to his house.
diddled
Zach
each other a little
diddled
bit.
each other. There's like 8 of us. We all diddled on his new couches. Zach, Luke, Roe, Kyle, and Cole, and myself, along with Roe's mom and dad, were there. We had Sloppy Joe, baby,
Sloppy
and ate and drank Coors Light and hung out and surprised Roe. And
Sloppy Joe.
yeah, good call, Ro. Adam Sandler. He's actually coming to.
He was like
Chicago.
embarrassed. He didn't want to say it. Like, I don't know if this is funny. Like,
Ro, no joke is too low for us here at the Cyber Shindig.
Okay, all right, cool.
Just start reaching for that low fruit, baby.
yeah.
I texted everyone about like coming over to Roe's house when he was there, like that night, and I was like, don't plan on having a late night because I don't think he slept. Since he's worked, he's gonna be tired or whatever. And I think we were there till like 11 o'clock, and Roe was like running out of steam.
And then Clayton texts me. He's like, "Hey, we're gonna be in at 3. I'm gonna wake you up." I'm like,
shit.
great. So like, as soon as you guys leave, I go to bed, and then
3
it's
hours
not
later.
Clayton, but my parents do not consider when you're sleeping at my house. They'll run the vacuum. It's like 7 in the morning. They'll turn the lights on and like start talking to you while you're like half asleep.
Damn.
3 a.m. the door busts open, lights come on. She's like, "Clayton's home. Get up." I'm like, what? And I go like sit with his happy ass.
That sucks,
Stupid. Yeah, it sucked talking to him.
Yeah, dude. I understand completely. You don't have to fucking tell me. That's why I love having 2 doors in my room. Just lock those bitches up. And just not let anyone in or out.
Oh God.
Until the cat starts fucking playing with that
Yeah,
little dingy
I
thing.
took it off.
Ding.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you
tell-
did
yeah,
take
you
it
were
off
here
last
when I did it.
episode. Yeah.
I had to take that stupid thing off because they were working on our doors upstairs. Took it off so Felix cannot fuck around with it. But yeah, and then we had Easter Sunday here. No, Saturday we the fuck did we do? Oh yeah, we had a fish fry. God, It's been a blur these past few days. Saturday, we had a big fish fry at Cole's house. I brought like 5 big bags of fish. I brought like 50 mozzarella sticks, 3 bags of big tater tots, all from Aldi's. Shout out to Aldi's. And,
Sponsor this.
Please give us some free mozzarella
Oh my
sticks.
God.
And,
No.
dude, we
Really
fried
reaching.
so much food. My stomach started hurting like
Bless
during
you.
the fish fry because we had eaten so much fried food. And I came home and was backed up from all the mozzarella sticks. I don't know if you guys were. It was the fried food, dude. I swear to God.
Yeah, I'm sure the alcohol nothing to do
It was
with
the
it.
cheese.
If you had had kombucha beer, man.
Yeah, would have loosened me right
Clean
up.
as a whistle.
Hollywood.
All right.
That's from Hocus Pocus, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Did you know that, Johnny?
Yes.
Because I say that a lot, and sometimes I don't know
It
if
probably
you know
goes
what
over
I'm
my head.
saying.
Sometimes I'm just like, fuck. I don't even like paying attention. Mike's
Yeah,
like
yeah, all right.
fucking little quips. I'm like,
It's
whatever.
only us two talking, and he doesn't pay attention to me.
Like, yeah, anyways, I don't know what the fuck Mike's talking about. But then we had Easter Sunday here, and we did like a whole Polish like lunch. So we had pierogi from the place up in, there's a big restaurant slash buffet up in kind of down the street from you. It's in
McAllister's?
Linwood. No, it's in Illinois. It's right off 30 though.
Oh, okay.
It's called the Warsaw Inn, and it's all Polish food, and it's all homemade. And oh my god, we got 8 dozen pierogi from there. And I went ham, and we had all sorts
No
of.
pun intended.
We had, yeah, we
You
had.
dip it in sour cream?
No, I don't.
Oh,
Don't
what
do
the
that
fuck?
bullshit. That's heathenistic shit right there. But you're not a real Polak if you do that.
I'm actually heavily German.
That's why you like your kraut.
Allegedly. I
and
don't know
cream.
yet.
Yeah,
23andMe, baby.
63andMe.
21 and me.
28 and me.
21's the only important number Johnny needs.
And then we had blintzes, and we had. Jesus, Clayton's dying over here.
Dying over there.
It was like, this is my time to shine. You already had your episode. We had blintzes, we had ham, we had all sorts of really good food. And yeah, it was a solid episode. Is my dad coming down here? Anyways, and we had a pretty solid day. Then we went out on the boats and stuff that day and checked out. Well, that was the first time we really went out and brought the family out on the boats. I got sunburned that day. What is going on over? Is there a little social going on?
You
A
got
little
sunburned
family
yesterday,
party.
Monday.
And Monday too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
your nose
Oh,
looks a
you
little
got double
pink,
burn?
baby.
I got double sunburn, dude.
What a bitch.
Come on, man.
You don't apply that
Hey,
sunscreen?
take
That's
it easy.
important.
I definitely
You want to
applied
take care of your
sunscreen.
skin?
He did.
I applied sunscreen that morning.
Oh, he did?
So
Yeah.
we did our whole Easter thing Sunday, and then Monday I took off work, and we all went to the slough. Yeah, I took off work. We all went. Me, Ro, and Luke went to a little slough. Oh my God! Everyone
whole
is eating all
family's
the
here.
food I made down here. Everyone's eating the cookies. Are they good at least? Yeah. Yep. I told you. Those Amish know how to cook. Or bake at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
Guess I'll make some more flour with sugar.
Do you remember that show? What was it? Amish Mafia?
Mafia? Yes!
Oh my
And they
God.
fucking grew
was
like
on,
a
like,
lead and
Discovery.
stuff.
Punching out the windows and like the
Yeah.
carriage.
It was like on Discovery or like what was it, like the same one that like Pawn Stars was
Yeah.
on.
History Channel.
History Channel. Yeah, they were grabbing for some fucking.
There was like this big one. They're like,
shows,
that's
man.
Big Jedediah right there. He's going to go and muscle them up a little
yeah,
bit.
they can't drink alcohol, but they pound energy drinks and load up on like pain pills. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
like that's their big thing. Like the
Hashtag
fuck.
Big Farm. Big Farm.
You know what that made me think of? When we did the Dungeons and Dragons night, and Ro was like the
PC.
the PC
Yeah.
monk, and he would have signs that would like he could rewrite
Save the
signs.
turtles.
Holy shit, that was hilarious.
That was a
It was
good
like I
time.
silently protest the miners in the mountains and use my sign to write that. I would think that was the funniest shit. The girls were like, "What the fuck?" Mal and Casey were just like, "What the hell's going
They're
on?"
like in character, and I was like, I don't want to fight.
I'm dying laughing.
Can we like just go around
Yeah.
them?
We still reference Leather Daddy. When
Oh my
Costin-
God.
It's like Leather Daddy's aroused.
The first time I ever played Dungeons and Dragons was with Mike. Was our D Lord, our dungeon master.
Ooh, I like
Our
that.
D
D-Lord.
master.
Call me
Our
the
dun-
D Lord,
our
baby.
Dungeon master, our DM, and it was me, Ro, Clayton, Costin, and Sarah. I think.
Yeah.
It was a family affair.
Yes, it was. And Costin's character was Leather Daddy, and he just tried to like flirt with everyone we ever came in contact with, and tried to like seduce them.
That was the one you tried killing your dog all
Yeah,
the
I had a
time.
companion that
He
was
did
like
kill the fucking
basically
dog.
based off of Charlie. I don't know. And Clayton was a necromancer
Who threw up in their cup?
Clayton was laughing so hard it came out of his wine came out of his nose and mouth into a cup. It was disgusting.
In his cup he was drinking, he just
Yeah.
like fucking vomited in there.
It was disgusting.
I'm like trying not to throw myself.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, it's time to stop.
Here we go.
We were getting wild that night.
I was like, something comes out and kills you all. Good night, everyone.
I'm done.
Mike came with like these little bottles of like blue lemonade and like
It's like
liquor.
blue vodka.
You're like, here's your mana or whatever. I was like,
Yeah.
that's pretty fucking cool.
There was not
badass.
enough alcohol in though. It did not taste like anything.
Yeah.
I was like, god dang it.
Clayton liked it. He enjoyed it.
He drank all of them.
Yeah, he did.
He's
That
like, I
was-
need all the mana I can get. All right.
That was a fun fucking night. We need to do that again one of these days. We should have done this one. Well, if Roe would have stayed another weekend, maybe we could have. Next time, baby.
Get a job where you can like take a week
Yeah,
off.
what? How come
Give me
Clay?
2 years and I can get out.
How come
2 years?
How come Clay can get so much leave, but you can't?
Because he works a 9-to-5 clinic job.
Damn.
Thank me for my service.
Oh gosh, but yeah, we went to Willow's Slough on Monday. I took off work. Luke had off because he works for the government too.
The state,
Or the
specifically.
state. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh god, PC monk over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, excuse me. Actually,
Well,
but,
when the government shuts down, he still gets paid.
that's true. Yeah. He's lucky, but he has some pretty sweet. He's got a pretty sweet work schedule. But we went to the slough and we caught some bluegill. It was fun. Ro caught a nice one. He caught a couple nice ones. It's on my Snapchat.
That was so. When I posted on my Instagram, it was either you could see the whole bluegill and not my face, or my face and half the bluegill. So I chose the whole
You
bluegill.
gotta put that whole fish on
Yeah.
there, man.
I'm proud of that.
Otherwise, it's just like you smiling with like a half. It could have been like cut in half for all we know.
The first 2 hours though, we weren't catching anything, and then Luke caught one, and then Johnny caught one.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I just need to get one. I don't want to go this entire time without catching a fucking fish. But like it's nice when we fish. It's not like I've caught 8,
yeah.
you haven't caught any. It's like we're
not
pretty,
competitive at
it's
all.
like,
That
"Yeah,
sounds
dude,
dumb."
We all caught 30. Cool.
Why even bother go fishing if you're not going to be competitive about it?
No,
It
dude, that's
ends
not
up
fun.
being like switching off. So like one time Luke and I were ice fishing and I caught legitimately 40 fish and he caught 5.
Yeah, dude, there'll be days like
Fuck
that.
hell.
Yeah, so then when it's nice, when he catches 30 fish and I catch 5, I'm like, all right, cool, all right,
It's
cool.
not my day. It's
Everyone's
not
gonna
my
think
day.
we all did good.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. 35,
Yeah.
35.
Well, that's what it was. I think we all did pretty solid though. We all
Yeah.
caught at least 10 fish each.
But they
you know?
got so burnt right before going out there. I was like, I can't wait to see you guys' faces
Dude.
all red.
I put sunscreen on, but it's not the sun, it's the wind. It was 15, 20 mile per hour winds out there, and we're anchored up in a john boat, just getting beat the shit out of by the wind. It's like whoosh, just pelting my fair light skin that I have on my face that I moisturize every night.
Do you still use baby oil?
Not as much as I used to, just in the winter. My skin gets real dry.
He's like signing for all of our listeners.
He's trying to possess my dog. But then we went to, there's this bar right across the street from Willow Slough, and I don't know, it's just a little bar that sportsmen go into and stuff. And me and Ro went in there, and Luke went in there, and we all got a drink or whatever. And Ro gives the lady his ID, and she's looking at it. Ro's got a military ID, I think, so she was all confused by his military ID.
I hand it to her with the
Christ.
date. Like my picture in the date is right there. That's how I hand it to her. And
You
every
hand her
single
like
time-
this?
Yeah, pinky out.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
His little pinky out.
I hand it like a normal person, how you would hand an ID, however that
Maybe
may
from
be,
California.
in my mouth. Or,
Is that what you're doing in
California's
San
changed
Diego?
you, man. Oh,
Holy
shit.
Jesus.
Busts a hole in my
God
TV.
damn it, California's changed.
San Diego.
So I whipped it at her.
Yeah, that's how they do it
But
in Rose Lawn.
every single time they pick it up, look at it, don't see the birthday, flip it around, and then they stare at the front of it. They're like it's on the back. Just turn it around. Like, oh, okay, thank you. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, but we got some drinks there. I think we drank some whiskey cokes, and then we shot over to the poorhouse, which was the place that I had stirred up some trouble a couple weekends. Not even really, but That was the
trying
one.
to fight people, like playing pool.
Talk
Damn.
into this.
He was trying to fight people playing pool. Sorry, I'm getting more
he's over here.
relaxed.
I
and leaning-
what happened?
I know. That's what you do.
started
Dungeons
fighting
and Dragons.
people?
No. I
Oh,
told
God.
you about this. I talked about it on the podcast. The
like,
guy who
get
It
was
my
like,
must have been when I
friends.
wasn't listening
I
to
was like,
you. When
get
there's only two
Get
people
some
here.
friends.
I was like, why don't you? I don't know, man. Why don't you get some friends?
Yeah.
Like, this, that spot. And we got food and we played darts. We played a couple rounds of darts.
Are you good at darts? Either of you?
I'm all right.
Luke's not
Luke's
Bro's
all
like,
right.
I live in California.
I've
what do you
literally
think?
never played.
Yeah, it's fun though. Like it's a lot. Like you can get pretty lucky with darts though, because it's just like you're trying to get down from 301 or something like that.
301. I won a few
Yeah.
tournaments back in middle school.
Did you really?
darts?
My uncle.
why are
no,
you
my
s-
uncle played professionally, so he like taught me, and we would
So
play.
I feel like Mike was just born in a fucking bowling alley because he's good at bowling, he's good at pool, and he's good at darts. The only thing he's not good at is smoking cigarettes and drinking beer. So I don't know where you
Hey,
fucked up there.
you gotta take
man.
one or
He was a
the
kid
other.
then.
You know,
He was a kid then. He couldn't do that.
Shit.
you gotta take one or the other, man. When I was 9 years old. My grandfather sat me down. He's like, you need either smoke or drink really well, or you can play all these shitty things really well.
They
Like,
won't
God
get you,
damn it!
and they won't get you anywhere in life.
Yeah, it's like fuck, give me the
Pinball.
darts.
Yeah, right? Oh my god.
I'm not good at pinball. Although, for all you listeners out there,
Jesus.
I did unofficially hold the world record for Pokemon pinball, red version back in the day.
What? How did you? What,
Because
explain this. How did you
Because I-
document this? Do you have a plaque for this?
Because
or what?
no. So with the Guinness World Record, someone has to be there to like officiate it, make sure it's legit. So I didn't have that. I just played as a kid, and I looked up like the world record, and I had like a couple million on it.
Damn.
So unofficial record.
My tits like ripped out of my shirt. I'm like,
How did you? Wait, what year was this? How did you look this up? Were you on like on
this was like-
dial-up AOL?
no, you're gonna make fun of me for this, but when I was a kid in like elementary school, and you know those book fairs,
Yeah.
I'd always get like the video game world
Oh.
record books and like look for
I feel you.
Pokemon and shit. Yeah,
I never saw that book, but I
Yeah.
liked the book fairs because of the cool shit they had.
yeah.
I don't know.
What?
Jesus
Nothing.
Christ.
You got a problem with books?
Yeah,
remember
Clayton's
the-
afraid of them.
He doesn't know how to use them.
You know how to use them?
He throws them on stuff and like tries to hammer nails in with them.
I do remember the world record books though in there, like
Yeah.
all the different kinds of them.
Yeah, the Ripley's ones. Those were the shit. I still have a few of those.
Do you whip
Remember
them
one
out
with,
right
like-
now?
I remember the one with like the green.
Bet you can't.
Okay, all right. I don't know what they're up in my attic. I think the one with like the green, like shiny album.
Yeah, like
cover.
the tint on them
Yep.
and stuff.
One was blue, I think. I don't
I just
know.
hit nerds with them. I didn't
Yeah.
read them.
Mike got booked. He got them knocked out of his hands most of the time.
I hated that so much.
Being booked?
I fucking
Yeah.
hated
booking
that.
people.
That was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, then there'd always be that sweetheart girl that would like help, the person that got booked. Pick
I
up
didn't
their
fucking
books.
have
I'd
that.
knee her in the face.
You
I'm like, I'm
You're like, bitch,
strong
I
and
can open up my
independent."
own fucking books.
Dude, do you remember where there was a whole thing going around in middle school where people go around
Tag each
tagging
other.
each other in the
Yes.
nuts?
Oh my God, yeah.
Can you imagine doing that? Like
Nowadays?
now?
Yeah, I
Holy
fucking
shit.
punch the shit. out
Ro
of their
does it
nuts.
still.
He still
Wait,
does.
at,
It's the
sometimes
nurses.
at work.
No.
Like, legit. So all the nurses I work with, mainly of them are female or old men.
That's not
so
fair. It's like they don't have any feeling in
The
their
corpsman. The corpsman.
Okay.
Going around sexually assaulting
Yeah,
all
they,
his
they like
coworkers.
come
Damn.
out and I'm like, oh, hey, you got to.
Oh my god.
Or I'll be sitting there in the chair.
You still get tagged today?
Yeah. So
Jesus.
I'll be sitting there in the chair and they have like, they'll like take their shoe off. And I'll be like charting or something. They're like,
My
oh,
God,
good
dude.
one.
Jesus.
Damn, dude.
I hate my job.
Got to find any kind of entertainment you
Oh,
can, even if
my
it's hitting other guys in the dick.
Goodness gracious. No. But that was basically my week. Easter and then Monday we took off. And then today I worked a little bit in Valpo, got some good bakery treats. And now we're podcasting with old Wroe. We're going to try to hang out with him as much as I can until he leaves, thank God, on Thursday. And same with
I
Clayton.
fucking got it on my
uh,
calendar.
yeah.
It's like starred up and
He
shit.
leaves.
Thank
highlighted.
God. Oh, you're here till Saturday? Yeah. How long on Saturday? Why don't you stay till Sunday? Oh, that's cool.
It's the perk of, having a clinic job.
Oh, yeah, 9 to 5
Easy
clinic
hours.
job.
I have the same thing, pretty much, except just for different.
No, I'm jealous. I enjoy this for you guys.
Here.
Sometimes
You
I
hear
will
that,
go,
baby?
oh, nice.
Those are some knuckles cracking. Beat the shit out of you.
Damn, that's a good sound effect. A little ASMR.
I don't think I
Can
can
you do it again?
again.
Crack, 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 crack. Guys, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go and refill my beer. I've had 3 so far during this podcast.
We know.
Man, oh man.
We've been keeping
Ro's
count.
been drinking a lot too. Thank God I'm not the only one drinking. We'll be
Sorry,
right
I'm
back.
disappointing you.
Yep, and Mike's drank
Jeez.
nothing, but hey, he can shoot pool pretty good. So
Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
We'll be
back
right
you
back,
up.
guys, right after this break. Oh, welcome back to the Cyber Shindig podcast, everybody. We just came back from a beautiful break. If you haven't watched our Instagram story, the Cyber Shindig podcast on Instagram, find it and watch it because it will change your life. It was a video of Wroe taking a tequila shot, and we were all chanting him on, and it was really freaking funny, and I laughed really hard at it. So watch it. It's pretty good.
It's the hardest volume of laugh that he's done in a long time.
The
9 cubic feet.
volume-wise, the most laughter. Yeah, anyways. I thought that was it. Dude, it sounded just like my dad for some reason. Clayton just did.
He's like, quiet down, boys.
Dad!
It's a weird power surge.
Dad!
Call me daddy.
So, Ro's feeling himself right now. As he should. He's on vacation.
Yeah,
And
baby.
he's real nervous about being drunk. And I'm like, dude, it's not as bad as it sounds. I've been drunk on this podcast
100% of the time.
a lot. And
I come over at 10 a.m. John's like sloshed. And
I'm
he's
like,
like, I got the
I'm
microphone.
still drunk from the night before. I'm like, what's up? All right. Are you ready to shoot or not? Because let's do this before I get too drunk. Someone might have to drive me home. Mike's like, you are home. I'm like, oh, that's right.
Oh, man. Ro thinks everything's very funny
It's gonna
right
be
now.
awesome. Oh, dude, do you remember? I was singing this in the boat the other day, Ro.
Tatiana?
No, not that, but close. This one.
Bitch, lasagna, bitch, lasagna. This ain't nothing but a bitch, lasagna.
Yeah, bitch lasagna.
Hell yeah.
Bitch
I thought you were
lasagna.
making those lyrics
It's a
up.
banger.
No, that's a real thing.
It's
He's
a
like,
real
what
thing.
the? He's like, bitch lasagna. Oh yeah, then bust down Tatiana.
He came out with a new song. Congratulations. PewDiePie, the guy who sang that song.
That was PewDiePie singing that?
Dog, yeah. Are you kidding me? You didn't even know where it came from?
Oh my
the source material?
God. What?
PewDiePie, because T-Series was like catching up to him. They're like both at 90 million subscribers right now, which is wild when you think about that.
Dude,
don't you just want to touch your
I
nips?
did not know that PewDiePie sang that, but that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Now that you said that.
And he's like, I'm a blue eyes white dragon, bitch.
He says that in the song?
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I'll
Does he have
send you the
original
video.
card, though?
That's
Yeah,
right.
the original. Ro, shout out to Ro, got me some Yu-Gi-Oh cards as a gift. He didn't want us opening them on the show.
He's
But
like, it's not that great of a gift, so don't open it on the show. I
he's
was
a
like,
fucking liar because there's some banger cards. I got Blue Eyes White
Yeah.
Dragon. There's a couple Dark Magicians.
He got me some cool vinyl with some really old school comedy stand-up on it. I was like, this is awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
I dig it.
Nervous.
Remember this one?
I have never heard this song before up until like yesterday.
I've never.
Have you ever heard like "Bust Down Tatiana"? Like, why are they saying this to this woman? Like, no,
Bust
it's
down.
Tatiana. Like,
Bust down
oh.
Tatiana.
I've never heard this song.
Yeah,
Johnny just sings it while he's like making pancakes.
Bust
in the
down
morning.
Tatiana.
so one of the best parts is he'll throw like random shit into songs. He'll be like, yeah, I can't even do it.
Bust down Tatiana.
Start with
Get
yeah,
down the row and bust Ro's ass down. Bust Ro down, Tatiana.
yeah.
I want you to make a parody to that song.
Oh, I don't have enough time in the day. I could.
Baloney. You watch
Give him
South
a
Park
few
for like 8 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no. I don't know. But Mike has a game lined up for us here, baby boys. Actually, wait. Before we do any of that, I have something that involves everyone in this room right now.
Johnny just whips out his dick. It's like, it's this, baby.
Clayton is licking a cookie in a very sexual way. Okay, Mike, Colby gave the podcast a gift at the fish fry. Yeah, at the fish fry
right.
Saturday.
All right.
And I have been keeping this a secret from you for the longest time. I've even taken very sexy Snapchat photos with this said gift.
It's been gross.
And I didn't send it to you on purpose because I wanted it to be a big surprise. Close your eyes right now.
Close
We're not going to
them.
put
I
anything in your
swear to
mouth.
God, if there's
fucking
4
will-
dicks in
I
my
will
face.
fucking kill you if you peek.
Everyone
Close your eyes!
Oh, you were nice.
Oh
you
my
are the
God.
nicest one,
I feel
bro.
nervous
What
for Mike
happened?
right now.
You fucking peek.
I'm not, I promise. Oh my God, I feel like my father's back. What is that sound?
Don't you look.
Ro was really nice until he started
There's about to
drinking.
be a real beheading on the Cyber Shindig podcast.
What is a beheading?
All right, look.
Go ahead, take a look.
Oh my God! What the
Look at
hell?
this fucking thing.
Careful,
As I
dude.
stab you with it. It's actually kind of sharp. We were
Ow!
shanking beers with it.
Hold
so
on, I literally just stabbed myself in the
for
wrist.
our listeners,
What
it's
the
the
fuck is this?
it's a replica of a Halo energy sword. It's all metal, all like actual size.
Dude,
Colby gave it to
That's
us.
fucking. Where'd you get this?
No, I got it for it was the first like sword of my many
Shit,
swords
it's sharp.
Colby's
no
got a
shit.
sword collection. It was the first of many.
when I was like 13.
And you got it off of eBay, right?
Amazon.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Must have been a while ago.
My mom was scared.
That is
but she let me
crazy.
one sword.
Dude.
Yeah, my mom would be pretty nervous too if my
Don't
kid was
show her.
ordering like a real legit like
This is sharp.
sword.
Yeah, no, we've hacked
We were stabbing
Bro.
beers. Luke stabbed a beer with it at the fish fry.
I saw. You know what? I did see that.
Did you see
Snapchat.
that? Fuck.
Yeah, but I was like, what if the fuck did Luke
So
buy?
I sent a Snapchat out.
Yo, this is fucking dope,
was
dude.
it Saturday night or Sunday night? It was Saturday night. I
Saturday
sent a Snapchat.
was when he was fucking around with it.
It was Saturday night. I sent a Snapchat.
He
I
was
was
like,
in the shower. No, I was like getting ready to shower.
With this, he was
I
in
was,
the shower.
and I had it, and it was a picture of my butt crack halfway in it, and I had the sword like this, and I was naked, and it was just my back. And I said, "Feeling cute, might play energy swords only on Halo tonight. I don't know, or something like
Dude,
that."
that's funny, dude.
But
Dude,
it was-
that's
I was
wild.
busting
That's
it
so
down like
fucking cool.
Tatiana. Rose hammered right now. Holy shit!
Here you go. Be
Thank you.
careful.
Yeah,
Dude,
we
that's
should, we
nutty.
should.
Dude, I heard like a metal like shing. I'm like, what the hell is happening?
Thing's pretty cool, man.
That is really
Thanks
cool.
again for
Yeah,
that, Goldie. It's
thanks.
badass.
If I ever have to be put down, fucking use that on
I'm
me.
gonna make
okay?
some room on the table for it and let it sit behind all this cool shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
And the
throw
walls-
it away
On the wall,
tonight.
put,
Cool.
like,
Ro-
2 nails.
Rose-
Whip it in the lake.
Gonna melt it down somehow. Oh my god. Anyways, Mike has a fun game lined up for Ro and I believe.
I do. So you guys claim to be best buddies.
Yeah.
So I got a
somewhat.
few best buddy questions and see how
Hang
best
on.
buddy you guys are.
Should we get some fun game show music?
Yeah, go for it. And every time,
Me answering wrong doesn't like.
Yeah, you have to take like
Inhibit our
6 more
friendship.
shots.
yeah, it's gonna hurt the friendship.
Oh God!
If you get it wrong, you got to take a drink at least, okay? That way I don't have to get
Can I
fucked
have
up.
this other Coors?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's not mine.
Mike's like, yeah, go for it. Johnny doesn't
All right,
need it.
man.
Fuck John. There's some ad.
I'm gonna
goddamn.
start really easy for you guys. I'm gonna make my work it up and get harder and harder. Okay.
Okay.
So if you guys don't get the easy ones, I'm sorry.
Do we have to write it down or like?
No,
what's the,
fuck
We're
it.
just gonna say
We're
it.
gonna be honest.
Because no one can see it anyways, really.
Yeah, you'll be good.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
I say it?
Yeah. So
Do I whisper it?
no.
We'll say it out loud.
So here's my first question. Ro,
It just came down.
what is Johnny's birthday?
June 18th, 1993.
He's
Or
one.
19th. 19th.
He changed it. He got it. I'll give him it.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sarah's is the 18th.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
That's a tough.
You're marrying somebody a day from your best
It's
friend.
very confusing.
Damn, that's hard on gifts,
You
man.
should just remember both. That's a good day to
Kyle's
remember.
is the 19th also, right?
No. Tyler's is like.
Whatever.
Kyle's
I
is
don't
the
give a shit.
18th, I think.
Whatever.
I don't know.
All right, so point to Ro. Johnny, same question. What's Ro's birthday?
So Ro's birthday is either August 13th or August 16th, and I can't remember which one it is. It might not be any of those. It might be like August 9th. I don't know. Can I
this
look
was
at
the
my
easiest question.
Can I look at my calendar real fast? I have everything marked on my calendar.
calendar.
I'm gonna go with August 12th, August 16th, August 17th. Hey!
He got it.
Ding 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 ding.
Best buddies, Johnny
Luke's
and
is
Ro.
August 30th.
Luke's is August 30th. I know both of your guys are in August. Why is this? This is terrible.
This is like the
instrumental
fucking Pink Panther
Pink
song.
music. Yeah, this isn't good.
Oh shit.
Here we go.
Johnny, what is Ro's middle name?
Roe. It's true.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't know
His
that.
full name
Yeah.
is Robert Wroe King III.
Fuck.
Boom.
All right, cool. Same question, Ro. Johnny's
Joseph.
middle name.
Joseph is right.
Awesome. You both got that, thank God, because that birthday one was scary.
That was a little bit.
All right.
That was
now
a rough one. That's
they're
a
gonna-
tough one. I'm
they're-
bad with dates, man.
They're going to get a little harder. Ro, what is Johnny, when he was a kid, his favorite cartoon back in the day?
Ed and Eddie.
It's pretty damn close. Yeah, I'd say in like middle school that was my favorite cartoon for sure. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense with
like
South
sixth grade,
Park.
fifth grade. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Johnny, same question. What was Rose's favorite
Ooh.
cartoon back in the day?
Like when though?
Yeah.
Same time?
Yeah, same time.
Like middle school?
Yeah.
Shit, probably like. Probably something like Family Guy or something like that.
I did like Family
Yeah.
Guy.
That's what
Is
I
that your
imagine.
answer, Ro? Family Guy?
Sure.
All right, we're gonna
No, I mean, no, take a drink, bitch.
Okay, I was going to anyway.
we're gonna get personal now. Ro, what is Johnny's biggest phobia?
Claustrophobia.
Yeah, he's right. That's definitely
Santa Claus.
You're a Santa
Ho
Claus.
ho ho!
Be gone, you bearded man.
Oh!
Oh god.
All right, Johnny, same question. What's Ro's biggest phobia?
Arachnophobia or the fear of spiders.
Damn.
Yeah. Especially baby spiders and little clusters of them. I love sending Ro little videos on Instagram. Tagging him in it. If you're listening and want to freak Ro out, tag him in some Instagram videos of that. Oh, by the way, that one that I tagged Mal in with all like the moths and the hot pocket.
Yeah.
She replied to it. She's like, I will like. I forget what she said. It was something.
She's like,
along-
I will fucking end
She's
your
like,
life.
I will
or
end your life.
something.
Something along the lines.
Do you guys look at all the weird stuff I tag you in?
Yes.
Yeah,
Every
Did you
time.
watch it all through?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Especially all the nasty
I'll
medical
do it more.
videos.
It's disgusting.
I never get a reply. I don't know.
Because
I
we're
don't
so
want to be like-
disgusted. I don't want more
I
of
usually
them.
exit
I'm
out. I'm
just
like,
no.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Johnny, if Ro could have dinner with somebody, both living and dead, who would it be?
If Ro could have, will you make him stop doing that, Clayton? My dog is licking his paws like a madman. If Ro could have dinner with anybody, dead or alive,
Yep. Who would it be? You can't say yourself.
dead or alive.
Get a free dinner.
So I
He's like, as long as it's free, I'll eat dinner with anyone. As long as they're paying.
think dead. It would. I would hope they would be like. I think he like really looked up to his grandpa and his dad's dad. So probably his grandpa. And then if it was someone alive, I'm trying to think of his role models and who he really likes. I don't know. Maybe like. Probably like Jocko or someone like that, like a jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, sorry.
Jocko Willink, who's
Oh
like
my
a
God.
big military and
Good thing the
jiu-jitsu guy.
condom's on because I
Yeah,
think
I
he just
know.
came.
I was thinking him or like just like John Cena or some shit. But you have met John Cena, haven't you?
What?
I've actually,
Did you
I've
see
sat-
him?
Talking
I
to
have
this
been.
for that. Because it's a good story. Yeah, you're good.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
story time. Indianapolis had the NIFS, National Institute for Fitness and Sports.
Okay.
So a lot of the times when WWE would go to Indianapolis, a lot of the actors and wrestlers would go to that place to work out.
Okay.
One particular day, I was working out, went back to the hot tub, and legitimately, like anyone who ever walked around, because they had the hot tub, sauna, and steam room, always naked. So I debriefed. I was naked, had a towel around my belt, walked in, towel on the rack, sat in the hot tub naked.
Okay.
There's one other dude in there, older guy. Then I see John Cena walk by, turn the corner, walk up, and get in the hot tub with me. I'm like,
Is he
no.
naked?
Oh my. He had board shorts on.
Nice.
Okay.
Were you naked? Clayton disapproves.
I was butt naked.
Whoa!
Damn.
I was the only one naked in the hot tub. Okay,
Clayton
so
approves of that.
based on past experiences, I
With John
first-
Cena? Being naked with
Let
John
me tell
Cena?
you, this is the first time. I know exactly what temperature John Cena likes that water
God
at.
damn,
in the hot
dog.
tub.
everyone else has been naked, then you feel weird being the one not naked in the hot tub. So
Okay.
I was like, no, fuck it, I'll just be naked everywhere. So I'm in the hot tub naked. This other dude is sitting in the hot tub naked.
And then
John Cena walks in whatever he's wearing.
board shorts.
Sits down. Yeah. This other dude, I'm in disbelief. I'm like, John Cena is here in this hot tub.
What if
with
his
me
theme song
while
played
I'm-
as soon as he sat in?
It's just ambience.
Cena!
And he just keeps doing this
Yeah.
like over and
You
over.
can't see.
The time is
So
cool,
he
the
sits
time
down
is
and is chilling out.
Okay.
And the one dude's like talking to him, asking him a bunch of different shit. And I'm like on the fence between like, am I that person who
Do you
like,
wanna
asks
bug
him a
him?
Yeah, exactly. He's here to relax. And he like had looked at me. He's like, it looks like you got not something to say. He had said something else. He wasn't like confrontational about it. He was like very nice.
You look
about
like you
it.
want
Yeah.
to say something.
He's like,
pretty much. Right?
Yeah. So I was like, who's your favorite like entrance music out of like all of like not UFC but WWE?
WWE.
And he had said Ric Flair was his.
Oh, that's a good
which
one.
Makes sense because he's like fucking all-time champion.
Well, he was like the poster boy for
yeah, he was
right
like,
for a while.
Woo!
Yeah, exactly.
Flair
That was like
kinda
right
guy.
when they started with all that
Exactly.
cool shit like that.
So he has said that. I'm like, oh, that's really who's yours? And I was like, the Big Show. I just kind of like, well, it's a big show.
Rose said it just like that. And John Cena got out of the hot tub and freaking strangled himself.
Slapped him with his board shorts.
He's like, oh no, that's pretty cool, man. So I got out because I felt very awkward. Got out, showered, changed. I was walking out, and so is he with his girlfriend, Nikki Bella, who is amazing looking.
She's a pretty cute girl.
Just walking out. But they were walking out, and I was like, excuse me, I was in the hot tub. He's like, yeah, man. I was like, can I get a picture with you? He's like, absolutely.
Damn. You didn't ask him in the hot tub.
Yeah, right. He's like, absolutely, man. So, like, him and his girlfriend or fiance or whatever they were at the time.
Are they still
like,
together or no?
No, they broke up. Yeah, scandalous. But they had took a picture of us, and I still have it. And I look really nervous and, like, behind him. I'm like,
Did you ever post this on social media?
I did.
What?
I'll show you. It's on
Holy
Instagram.
shit. So I like
didn't
to
know
pull
that.
it up. And I like to think.
Pull it out.
Pull it up. Ro, pull it up. Jamie, pull it up.
Jamie, pull it up.
I like to think that if I ever met someone like that, like super famous person that I like looked up to or whatever, like I don't know. I think my approach would be to go up to them and like shake their hands and not even ask for a photo. Just be like, thanks for like, you know.
Yeah, it's really
Being
chill.
a
And,
cool-
like, not.
That's what
cool
like I
dude
did
or
originally, but then like, how many fucking people believe that I
That's
meet
true.
John Cena in a hot tub?
Yeah. I get it too. I think most of the people that would be like, you sure you don't want like a photo or something? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they'd be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They
go
said
ahead.
anything, but
Hot fucking damn,
Let me see,
dude.
Ro.
That is blurry as shit, by the way.
I was nervous. I took it. It was a selfie. I'm like,
Why'd you do it fucking up angle, too? You gotta do it like this, dude.
Rose said,
How weird.
John Cena, exclamation point, ... He is lucky I didn't give him the old stone cold stunner.
God damn.
45 people liked it. Humble.
Only-
brag.
okay,
Shout
so
out to the
Only
Dead Podcast.
45. That's a slow Thursday for me, baby.
this is my 8th post on Instagram.
You should have tagged him.
Yeah, why didn't you tag
Bro.
him? Tag him right
I didn't know
now.
how to work.
Do it.
This was my first Instagram post ever.
Oh my god.
Be like, remember that old naked boy in the
It's a
hot
nursing
tub?
school one, and some
Is that Fran?
person's giving me the fucking bird.
Where's the one of John Cena? Look at this one. Holy shit, I remember this. It's never too early. And this is before we went duck hunting.
God.
This is like 2:30 in the morning when we're ready to go out duck hunting, and we're all looking like stupid
Oh, I
idiots.
thought that said 115 others. I was like, damn, why
I'm
did that
going
get
like
more
this.
than John Cena?
I'm tagging John Cena right now.
Do it, dude.
Do it.
He's gonna respond like, who the
No,
fuck
I'll
is
do it on
this?
my Instagram. I'll do it on our Cyber Shindig Instagram. We'll be like,
Yeah.
hey, John Cena.
You remember this naked boy?
Yeah, this dude met you in a hot tub, and he's suing you for sexual harassment. Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
Same question for you, Ro.
Anyways, yeah. So
Shit.
Whoa.
What was the question?
Question was, if Johnny could get dinner with anybody living or dead, who would it be?
I would almost say Joe Rogan. Like, just from everything I've listened to, and based off of what I know from
Okay.
him, obviously living. He's living.
Yeah.
But dead, I'm sure there's some like old school magician.
Houdini.
Houdini? Yeah, I was gonna say Houdini.
Harry Houdini.
Johnny's really in the
Magician.
bag.
Nailed it.
I don't
Nailed
know
it.
about. But my final answer is Joe Rogan.
Definitely.
Rogan.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. I think
Nice.
he's like my favorite podcast.
I
for
think
sure.
that would, yeah.
He's the Oprah for men.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god, he
Bro,
just
eat
eats
those.
it.
Let him eat those. That's why I brought him over.
Sorry.
tonight.
Damn, you guys are like best buddy status. That's
You're
pretty
making
good.
me really nervous.
This
No,
when it
that
comes
was
to
the
dates.
last one. I
Oh,
only
was
had
it?
6
Okay.
questions.
Oh shit.
Thank
Dude,
God.
you blew through them. I didn't
So-
think that you guys would like
So Wroe basically won, though, technically, right? Because
Yes,
he
he
knew
did.
he knew the date of my actual
Although,
birthday.
let me ask you this. This will be like the last nail-biter question. Whoever answers first wins.
Ooh, it's a buzzer
It is for all
beater.
the Micros. How
Merbers.
and where did you guys meet?
On the bus. In like kindergarten. Or
Did you guys like
first grade.
interact on the bus?
I don't think so. I think I just saw him getting on and off the bus, and then we ended up sitting next to each other, probably.
So one of the
Cute.
like first times
you know.
he was like legitimately nice to me.
It was like fifth. Like it was last week.
This was
So,
like
like,
two
a
years
me up
ago.
from the
couple
fucking
weeks
airport.
ago.
Yeah.
So we had a costume.
I was gonna
contest
bring this up. This is so funny.
at school, and my mom, I wanted to be Pikachu.
Pretty fucking cool.
My
costume.
man, Detective Pikachu.
My mom was saying that everyone will be like in their costumes on the bus. Don't you worry. So I am fucking standing out in my driveway in some puffy ass Pikachu costume.
It was legit.
Guess who's not wearing a fucking costume on the goddamn bus?
Everyone.
Everyone. So I waddle my ass on the bus.
Oh my god.
Fucking, you were Robin Hood, weren't you?
Yeah, I was, but I had my shit in my backpack, and I was like, I'm not
You
wearing
have
that shit on
tights?
the bus. Yeah.
Fucking sit down, and he's like, "Dude, it's okay. Your costume." Like,
I was like, oh, pretty cool.
he's
Yeah.
legitimately being nice. But yeah, since then I've been like,
That's my favorite
fucking scarred me, man.
That's my
I didn't
favorite
even
story.
win anything.
Yeah.
Like at fucking school, someone else wore something. And I
Ro
was
got
like,
beat up later
God
that
damn it.
day.
Yeah, probably, man. I just blocked it out of memory. Probably why I like getting beat up.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
he
you don't
likes-
like Pokemon anymore.
Yeah. He likes going to
Like, really?
jiu-jitsu and hates Pokemon.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh,
That's
my
a good
God.
story.
Yeah, that's how we
like
met.
a fun way to meet, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was just from the. We just rode. He was on the same bus route as me because we live like he lives like 2 minutes down the road from
Dude,
me.
we had some weird people on a bus stop.
Yeah.
They would braid each other's armpit hair,
Yeah.
and we would have snowball fights in the bus.
Yeah. It was pretty insane. Miss Elkins and then Myra later. People were smoking on the bus, Clayton. Is that true?
Do you remember
Who
JJ
was-
when
yes.
he would turn? He would
Oh my
take his
God.
lighter and like turn it up so the flame
Yeah.
was like 4 foot tall.
He had like a crack lighter basically, and he'd burn. There was this one girl on our bus that would like get off on putting hair on me and Ro, and I hate
Yes!
hair, and she would put
Oh
her
my
hair on
God.
us, and I was like, this has got to be some kind of assault because I'm pretty sure if you fart on someone that doesn't want to be farted on, it's assault.
She would literally rip her hair out and like
It
lay
was
it on
disgusting.
her face.
She was like friends with one of your neighbors, Ro. I think, and they would sit together, and she would fucking rip like a whole wad of hair out and just put it on. I'm like, God damn it! Stop this shit. This is so weird.
Johnny got so fed up he just fucking backhanded
I just
her
started
one
eating
day.
it, and then I just
You
like
started
threw up
eating it?
hairballs.
Oh my
later.
god,
Yeah, it's gross,
dude, that
man.
is sick. You fucking put up with that?
Yeah.
Why don't
She
you
was
tell the
old-
bus
whatever.
driver?
Older than us. I don't
Our
know.
bus
She
driver
didn't
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like someone.
She's like Miss Crabtree from South Park. She's like, sit down.
We had
shut up."
someone who got banned to the first seat in the bus the rest of his life.
Oh my god.
Do you remember? Then he switched. Yeah. He switched the intercom because they'd always yell at us. Oh wow! On the intercom.
Rose drinking.
Sorry,
Like,
buddy.
yeah, sit down.
Yeah.
He switched it to the outside.
Oh yeah. That's
So
right.
driving down the street, my mom was saying that you're
fine. Keep
I'm
talking.
very uncomfortable.
Tell us more about the bus, buddy. It's all right.
But like driving down the street,
Yes. Dude, I remember this.
he switched it to the outside, and
Uh-huh.
then like my mom said that all she heard like coming down the street was like, "Sit down."
Oh my god.
She's like, "Is that your bus driver?" We're like, "Oh yeah, that's Mrs. Blah blah blah."
Yeah,
And
dude.
we were just like,
So
sit there.
funny. R.I.P. She's recently passed like 5 or 10 years ago. But
Shit.
she was.
That was Gucci's grandma.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
Dude,
got it, man.
you guys, my bus driver was like, if you did anything and you told on another kid, she would fucking she would stop the damn bus on 41
Jesus.
and like walk
The
back and be
accident
like, "What the
waiting to
fuck
happen.
are you doing?" She would like curse, and every time she cursed, everybody, you know, when you're a kid,
Yeah.
and like a teacher or someone that's like an adult that you don't know curses, you're like, "Fuck me, what did I do?"
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. Dude, if you ever had a problem, back in the day, I had a really strict one in elementary school. When we had Pokemon cards, we bring Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
If we wanted to pass cards across the aisle, we had to ask the bus driver.
No way.
And if she caught you, you got moved up to the front of the bus.
God
I
damn.
feel like that was a thing. Like you
Yeah,
couldn't
probably.
like pass things across. You'd like flick them.
They thought it was like crack, cocaine, marijuana.
Did you
like-
ever like Like flick them
Oh,
real
we
quick.
always did, yeah.
Flick cards
That's
at
why
each
all
other?
of our cards, like back in the day, are all shit because we kept throwing them
Laying
across
in
the
the
board.
mud
God,
and
they're
someone
not-
step on
They're
them.
not
Not
nice
mint condition.
sleeves or nothing.
Yeah,
Oh my
if I
gosh.
could go back in time, I would tell myself, one, to get my hair out of my forehead because I always wore it like a fucking Grim Reaper.
That's hilarious.
And two, to fucking sleeve my cards and never touch them again.
Don't even
Leave
open
'em
some of the
be.
packs that you had.
Charizard cards were like $100. Now they're going for like 15 grand.
Dude. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, so so I
Thanks for that Charizard card, by the way. bro.
Rose like, wait a sec. How much? How much?
Best
stock could I buy?
$40 I spent.
Regret nothing. If you had a whatever limited edition, I would want you to have it.
Damn,
Dang.
that
I
is
would.
a lot. Hot
I wouldn't
dog.
spend the time to sell it. Man.
That's the like most loving thing I've ever been
is-
told in my
That's
life.
all you're gonna get. That's
This shit.
Okay, that's the
Yeah.
nicest
Moving on.
Rose gonna get on this podcast.
All right.
Now it's all
I don't know.
downhill.
Well, he
Stop.
started screaming at me when he's like, "Make sure you close your eyes, you dumbass."
Rose socking
God
Mike in
damn.
the gut.
I'm like, "My eyes are closed."
He's all right. I'm got it, bro. That's fine. He's fine. Don't
He's
hurt
stabbing
him.
me with his little needle right there.
Okay,
Shit.
so I have 2 lies and a truth for Mike
Yes.
to guess. Basically, they're stories from mine and Rose's childhood, and Ro has to basically see which one is the real
Mike.
story.
I'm Mike. He's
You're
Ro.
Mike. You're Ro. I'm John. Okay,
All right,
so I'm just gonna lay it out. Don't fucking give him any tells. No one say nothing to Mike
I'm
because.
gonna look at Ro
Because
like
you're
a
gonna know
fucking-
which one's the obvious one.
right.
Okay, here's
Go
the
ahead.
first one. This could be true or this could be false.
Okay.
Okay, back in the day, Ro and I really liked to play with fire. Big surprise.
This is true. You
Um,
don't even have to go through the.
We really like to play with fire, enough so that we would toss fire around at each other from buckets, 5-gallon buckets full, like little bits of gasoline. And we'd throw them at each other. And in one instance, Ro got hit in the hand with fire, and we had to go to the hospital because his hand was so burnt.
Okay.
Here's the second instant. One time, this was probably later. That was an earlier story. This is probably a little bit later.
Okay.
We're bored. We're a little bit older.
Can I ask questions? Like through
Yeah.
these?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
8th grade, almost 9th grade. Rose's dad was infamous for having a pole barn. There's a lot of stuff in the pole barn. Rose's dad also had a sweet. What is going on over there? What did he
Wine
just
press.
do? What did he just do to his drink?
Don't fucking. He almost spilled it.
Oh my god!
That sound.
On Charlie's
What is he
blanket too.
drinking? Is he drinking? Are you drinking
Ignore
wine,
him.
Clayton?
Quick. Ignore him.
You're
Okay.
right. Oh, Crusade. Okay. Good call. Okay, so Rose's dad had a pole barn, infamous pole barn, full of stuff, had the wine press, had an old LeSabre, an old Buick LeSabre that raccoons got into. Also had a sick-ass stereo sound system, a pool table, and a mini fridge full of
Beer.
beers. One
Surprisingly.
night, Rose's dad found us drinking a few of his High Lifes and made us plant beans in his garden the whole next day while we were hungover. That's the second story. Here's the third story.
Looks like them's gonna be some soybeans later this year.
Here's
All
the
right.
third story. One time, me, Ro, and Cole, oh my God, we're going up to pick a pool table up from Wisconsin that Rose's dad had found on Craigslist. We were on our way up. We were intercepted by railroad crossing signs that broke the windshield of the vehicle, which caused us to have to get another vehicle to head up to Wisconsin with. That's the third story.
Okay. Who drove you to the hospital when he got burned?
Sherry.
Okay.
Rose mom, for those.
Okay.
who know.
How long did he have to heal for
I'll
his
give
hands?
you 2 more of these. so-
Oh, okay, okay.
so,
I
yeah,
thought I
I'll give
could
you
do
3
as much.
questions now.
All
I'll
right,
give
so
you
that's
3.
my question for the first one.
Okay.
The second one
What's that?
was you guys got into beer and
Yeah.
you had to do it hungover. How old were you guys?
Almost 16.
Okay. Third one was the Wisconsin. You went to Wisconsin and what went through your window? That's not my question. I just want to
Okay, yeah.
repeat it.
Railroad crossing came down and hit the car and broke the windshield.
And you guys had to find another vehicle.
Yeah.
Where did you find the other vehicle?
Big Rose friend from the fire department.
I'll give you credit. Like all 3 of these things, you were just like boom, boom, boom. I don't think the first one's real
Which
because I
one?
don't see a
Which
scar
one?
on his hand, the burn one.
Okay, the gasoline one?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna say that's false.
Okay. So you're saying the hospital gasoline one is false?
Yes.
Okay.
I could definitely see Big Ro making you guys plant shit for drinking all of you. Like 100%, like that's definitely a good punishment. The third one just sounds ridiculous. And I think it was really convenient that like nearby you had a friend that had a vehicle. And also, I don't know, that sounds really odd to happen. So it's a toss up between those two for me.
Okay.
Is the first one a lie? Can you tell me that one?
No, I'm not going to tell you anything. But
Okay.
you think. So which one do you think's a lie?
I think the first one is definitely a lie.
Which one?
The fire one.
Okay, yeah, the hospital with gasoline. You think that's a lie? Okay.
Yes.
I'm not going to say if that's true or
No,
false.
okay.
I'm just writing it down as false.
Because I don't see a scar on him, and
Okay.
I feel like if it was that bad, yeah.
You should
Here's
see
the
some of the
thing.
other scars he's got. Am I right?
I feel like even though that punishment fits Big Wroe, I feel like he'd like do more. Like
Okay.
it wouldn't just be the beans.
Well, I mean, it was a whole day out in the sun, so
hungover. Here's why I'm gonna say I think it is the second one.
Which
you were
is-
super. The Big Wroe made you
Okay.
plant beans. It was very detail oriented.
Okay.
I feel like your other ones are very vague,
okay.
and the third one just sounds fucking silly.
Okay, is that what you think?
That
then?
is gonna be my final answer.
So you think the caught drinking is true,
yes,
and you think the pool table
it's false.
in Wisconsin is false?
Yes. Can have Wroe tell me what the answer is. So
Wroe?
first one is the first
Are we
one
doing
false?
it now?
Yeah, tell them which ones are true. Tell them which ones are false. Okay, I'll tell you which ones are false, and I'll let Wroe tell you the story of the true one. Does that sound good?
That sounds great.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so the hospital with gasoline was definitely false. Although we did we were fucking pyromaniacs, and we would always go to Wroe's house because we weren't as closely watched, and Wroe had a lot more property, and we had access to gasoline a lot more quicker than anywhere else. And we would just put 5-gallon buckets with a little bit of gas and like light them on fire and like throw that shit and light stuff up.
Shit.
But that was false. We never got burnt so badly that we had to go to the hospital.
Nah.
We were never caught drinking by Big Wroe in his pole
No?
barn. Although he did have a cooler or a mini fridge full of beer. I don't think I started drinking till I was about 17 or 18.
Yeah, we
Wroe
never
was
did.
the same.
I
We
thought it
never
was
got
young,
into
but
that.
then I know you, so I figured it
Yeah.
might be young.
So we never had to do that. Although Big Wroe does have a garden that he loves and cherishes, so the punishment of planting beans or whatever seemed
Legit.
fitting.
It wasn't
Yeah.
even a punishment. It was
Yeah.
like something. He's like,
Just a
all right,
chore.
we're planting beans today. I'm like, yeah, we'd lay a board down. Fucking
Oh my god.
awful.
So
I
yeah,
hate it.
so the one that actually happened, I'll
Was
let
the
Wroe
fucking
explain
pool
it to you.
table?
Was a
So-
pool table.
Yeah. So my parents find this beautiful. We were looking for a pool table for our pole barn,
Okay.
and it was a very, very cold. It was during like one of the polar vortexes that came down.
no.
So my parents find
Thanks.
a table up in Wisconsin,
Okay.
Nice Coors Light break. Thank you, Clayton.
and my dad can't lift it, so we're like, hey, let's get Johnny and Cole. They can do it too, and
Yeah.
they aren't too big, so they will fit in the car.
So you did have some big friends. We have big
Yeah.
friends. People
so
forget that.
we load up and we're heading there. We're in my mom's Jeep, 1994 Jeep Grand Cherokee,
Okay.
beautiful car.
It was a nice car.
So we're heading there. We're
She had
heading
it
down
forever too, man. That
yeah,
thing ran
it's
forever.
Fucking. No, she still doesn't have it.
No,
Not a lie.
she's got a
So we're
nice
heading
new
there.
Grand Cherokee. No,
So cold that the railroad track fucking arm things are malfunctioning. We're driving under it, drops down, shatters the windshield.
so the thing was going up and down, up and down, up and down, and it stopped up. And Big Wroe's like, "Well, all right."
Let's go. Shatters it.
Big Wroe was with you?
Big Wroe
He was driving.
Oh my god.
Holes
Yeah,
in
we're
the
like,
front
oh,
seat.
fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Keep in mind, it is like negative 40 outside.
It's
So
not
we're
that
like-
cold, but it's pretty damn
We're
cold.
like, all right, well, okay, let's head back here. So we drive back. My dad's like,
We're all
he's-
shell shocked. We're like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck just happened?"
I found some like little fucking bookmark that says "Be safe at railroad
It was
crossings." I was
our,
like, ha
our driver's ed class. Yeah.
So my dad's calling around. He's like, "Hey, we're need to go pick up a pool table. Do you guys have anything?" One of his friends, because hashtag Lakedale Fire Department, has one. And he's like, "Yeah, absolutely. You can use my truck." His truck doesn't fucking have heat.
Tell him, don't forget to
My
tell.
dad forgot to tell him that we were driving to Wisconsin. He thought we were driving to the other side of the lake. So he gives us a truck with no heat.
It's like a GMC.
In it.
Or no, it's like a Dodge Ram, right? Like an orange Dodge Ram.
GMC 1979.
That's what.
Yeah.
You what?
It's like an avalanche kind of thing.
Yeah. So wait, don't skip over the part where like we had to come home to your mom. This was her vehicle. This is Sherry's
my
pride
God.
and joy.
So my mom, for those of you that know, is a she's at home right now.
God
Home here
bless.
She prides herself on everything being very clean and everything being very the way it should be.
Not broken.
Organized.
This Jeep pulls in. We get in, and you hear,
Big
more cuss words than you could ever imagine.
And we're like, what, probably 11 or 12, maybe? I don't know.
That is why anytime any person were to ever cuss at me, I smile. Nothing could ever be as bad as that. So,
Shout out to Big Wroe.
yeah, he lives through this. So,
breaking the damn
we
thing.
proceed on. We are now in the car. The heat
And then
doesn't
you
work.
gave her that bookmark that said, "Be safe at railroad
I
crossings."
forgot about
and
that.
that was the one thing that made her smile that day. She actually started laughing.
She's like, I don't know if it was like
That's a
something that
ballsy move,
snapped in her
dog.
head.
She was like,
I had
happy.
nothing to lose at this
Oh,
point.
She was
my
like, I'm
God.
happy you boys are all right. And then she's like, and then she looked at Big Wroe and she's like, nah.
That's
like,
probably
all
a
pissed
lie. She hoped that one of us would die
Yeah.
or
Oh
my
something.
God.
Maybe get some insurance money.
Right,
Maybe,
remember that
mainly
time you
Clayton.
fucked up my Jeep and killed that boy?
Yeah.
Freaking crazy.
Like, that was our son. That boy.
Yeah, whoever that
Anyways,
was.
it was so cold when we were driving up there. The duct tape we had used to like tape the tarp down over the pool table.
Yeah.
The adhesive wouldn't stick to it.
Yeah.
We were just peeling off like the string in the duct tape.
The ratchet straps that we tried to tape down, like the excess
Yeah.
ratchet
Yeah.
strap. I don't know. Yeah, it wouldn't stick.
We had water near our feet.
Yeah.
Like that we were drinking. It froze.
Oh my God.
We were
pretty
wearing like ice fishing boots.
Cole's like,
It was
I
wonderful.
can't feel my feet.
My dad's just like, rub them. Take your feet out and rub them.
He's like, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's gonna be a little bit. It's like a 4.5 hour drive, 5 hour drive.
Oh,
It was wonderful. I love it though. I would do that anytime again.
It's one of those things they tell you like I don't know. I think I've talked about this before, like roller coaster theme park things. That's like the lowest grade of fun. Steve Ranella says this.
Yeah.
Like being miserable with your friends is like looking back on it. It's like the highest grade of fun.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
We
definitely
sat
see
at the
that.
gas station for a half hour because people were panicking over gas. For like,
Oh, that's right, because of the...
we'll just fill up now.
Yeah, it was pretty. That's fucked up, man. But yeah, so we were driving up to pick Wroe up at the airport, and me and Cole talked about that to Big Wroe.
Uh-huh.
And Big Wroe's like, yeah, it's too bad that I didn't tell him we were heading up to Wisconsin. He would have let us take his Cadillac Escalade. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
He had a
With
fucking
full heat and 4-wheel drive.
full
nice
heat,
Yeah.
full 4-wheel
Leather
drive
seats
truck
and
we
stuff,
could have
yeah.
used. We're like,
I was like, son of a
God
bitch.
damn it.
A nice SUV.
Damn.
I was like, I was like, oh,
Rub your feet, Ro.
I'm okay, Dad.
That's what Rose said after we got home.
I'm okay.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Your mom's like, dang gummit, Big Ro.
God damn it, Big Wroe. What'd I tell you? Oh, did I tell you? I got these. Jesus Christ. That's what one shot of tequila will do to Ro. That's what I do to start my night off with. So when you hear me drunk on here, just know that it's like 4 or 5 of what Ro just did. Like times that. 5 times what Ro just
That
did.
is accurate. Johnny can hold his liquor and put on a show.
Yeah, a
I'm
little bit.
cheap date.
Yeah, he is. Good for you, Sarah.
For those of you listening, Sarah.
Shout out to those of you listening.
Oh, fuck.
Hashtag never listening.
Hashtag no one's listening. But dude, look at these glasses. So what you just took a shot of, I was at the Lake Liquors in Cedar Lake buying a 5th of Jose Especial Silver. And the lady's like, hey, you know, I got gift sets of these in the back that are the same price. Don't throw those, please. I was like, oh, shit. And she's like, yeah, they come with 2 free glasses and they're the same price. And I was like, yeah, if you want, grab it. I'll buy it. And she's
Shit.
like, all right, here you go. Yeah, so I got 2 nice new glasses.
Damn, she suckered you, baby.
Yeah, she did. I was like, throw it on, dude.
They seem pretty average.
And yeah, they're not that big. I mean,
I thought they were from Target. 'Cause me and Mel have
nice,
the same
man.
exact
Yeah,
glasses.
traditional.
And there was a girl from Off Square Brewing, which I frequent. I go there a lot.
No.
In Crown Point. It's a really good brewery. And she was giving away free beer. And
Free beer?
yeah, like free little things. And I was like just trying to get in and out. And she's like, hey, you want to try some free beer? I was like, nah, I'm good. And she's like, I'm from Off Square. I was like, yeah, I've had all your beer. And I just go to my Coors Light. I was like, I've literally, I go there so
my
much.
God.
I know exactly what I can try to sell.
I've had all another sign, Johnny, that we might need to talk.
Yeah,
I've
maybe.
had all your beer at a brewery.
Yeah. That brews their own. They might have some like new beers too that week. So shit. Big Rogue. Not small. I don't know. Do we want to do this?
Yes, let's do it. Come on, you can do it right now. Clayton!
Robot. We'll do this and then we'll do voicemails. Does that sound all right?
Sounds good.
Ro brought a fucking IV bag.
Clayton!
And he wanted me or Mike to give him an IV.
I chose not to do it because I don't want to. And I don't want to kill him by mistake.
Ooh, nice.
Clayton is the medical assistant right now.
Clayton's going to be the...
H.N. Clayton, who
How do you
can assist with this. All right, so I will lay out what we have here so you understand what is going
Oh
on.
my God, are you just raw sewage? You stink.
He's a little sneaky guy. Okay, Johnny, so right now... Should I keep talking?
Yeah. Keep talking. I'm
okay.
just getting some music. I'm going to play
Right
Bad
now.
Blood by Taylor Swift
Okay,
because
so,
I'm punching
right here
That's
is
funny.
your tourniquet. This is what you're going to tie around my arm to get my veins to pump out a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Can I just grab you and like squeeze?
You can do that also.
Yay! We'll do that. Which arm you want, baby?
All right. So then this here, I'm actually going to set this up because I don't want to talk you through it. I'm going to set this up so you don't have to get talked through it.
It's squirting fucking liquid.
Okay. Tell me what we're doing here.
All right. So you are going
Tourniquet,
to
or what is
start
it? Not
an
tourniquet,
IV in me.
Oh, Jesus
okay?
Christ.
So here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to talk you through everything. This is going to be the fucking rubber band that you put on my arm up here
Okay.
to make my veins pop out. Okay? Then
Nice, Clay.
you are going... This is the IV. This is the catheter with the needle inside of it you're going to use to start in my vein.
Okay. What if I get air in that?
You won't.
What if I did, though?
It's not that much you'd kill me.
Oh my
All right.
God.
So first off, you're going to tie... Clayton's going to show you how to tie a slip knot around my upper bicep.
Oh my God. As the only sober person in this
Like we're
room.
doing like the... What's that movie where the guy's doing pottery with the ghost behind him?
Oh, Ghost.
Yeah, and it's like a guy and a girl,
Ghost.
but the guy's dead. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
There we go. All right. Awesome, Johnny. Congrats. You did it wonderfully.
Nice. Okay. Oh, bro's got some nice veins. Is
All
that
right.
what I'm going for? That
Yeah.
one there? This?
So,
Oh, God damn it.
you're going
Clayton's
to
farting,
take-
too.
This is your 20 gauge catheter.
Oh my God.
Why is it called a 20 gauge catheter?
So this is the size of the catheter that is around the needle.
Okay.
And everything that is based around this, like fluid-wise, you can pump so much fluid through this plastic vein here. And everything like that. So the needle that you put in,
Okay.
so this is how you're going to hold it. Okay, so right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Put it in his pee
So
hole.
there's a little bevel here. You see that?
Yes.
That fucking right there?
Yes.
You're going to poke that in my vein,
Shit.
and then you're going to extend the catheter here.
Wait.
Clayton will guide you through the rest, okay?
Wait, hang on a second. Okay.
No, that's all you need to know. Okay?
No, wait.
So first off, we're going to clean this area. We're cleaning
my
it.
God.
So what does this do again?
That's my needle. That's the needle. That's going to fucking
I want
poke
everyone
through my
listening.
skin.
If this gets fucked up, I'm gonna be the one to drive these
I just
assholes
stab
to
him.
the
I don't
fucking
have to do anything,
hospital.
right? I just go.
All right, you're going to guide your hand. Don't be a dick, Clayton, please.
Right
Okay.
there, right?
Okay,
You
yeah.
stab?
Okay, 1, 2. Ah! Okay, you're gonna push through. Keep pushing, Johnny. Keep pushing. Okay, you're gonna take the needle out. Quick.
Oh my God! There's blood on the table.
Okay, quick. Take the tourniquet off. Okay, now you're gonna connect this right here, right there. Johnny, quick. No, take the blue thing off. Oh my God, quick. Oh, quick, connect it. I'm bleeding out.
Oh my God! Now what? Now what? Now do I turn it?
Help me. Clayton, make sure it's connected. I can't see. Is it connected? No, you're going the wrong way. Righty-tighty. Connected on there. Clayton. Okay, make sure it's connected. Push in a little bit more. Push.
Oh
Okay.
my God!
Make sure it's connected. Tighten it. Wait, tighten it a little bit more.
So
Unconnect it.
Push this.
Oh my
Push.
Is there any air in there?
So
Push.
This guy's closed.
Push.
John, open
Push.
that guy.
What? How?
No, it's unclamped. Push this thing.
Guy. Slowly. Push it hard.
Push.
Hard. Push hard.
Flush.
Oh my god.
Is it flushing?
What? Are you serious?
So,
Is it flushing?
John, push it.
Did you fuck it up?
Push it hard.
This is fucking scaring me. What if I kill my best friend?
I'll be here. I'll get money.
Are you pushing?
What the? Yeah, I'm pushing. I don't want to kill you.
Let your hands go. Let me do this.
Oh, bro, that's really hard to push, so that's wrong.
You're up against the valve. Try it now.
Try
now.
It's going.
All right, so you guys are up against the valve.
So,
What does that mean?
Okay, so let me explain. Okay.
Oh!
See how this is?
What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, this is the most. I'm covered in your blood right now. My hands are covered in blood. There's blood on my fucking table.
You guys.
dental assistant.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay.
What
so
did I do
first off,
wrong?
Listen. First off,
Talking to the mic now.
we had a
He's
dental assistant help you out here who has maybe started 4 IVs.
Oh my god. Fuck me.
Okay.
And it's
So,
just fucking dripping
Right
blood.
now, if you can see, the IV catheter here
I
is
missed
kinked.
it.
Oh my god.
You did not miss it. You got perfectly in the vein.
Okay.
You did good there.
Oh my
okay?
god.
I was nervous because you started
It's
bleeding.
okay. Yeah, that happens. It's okay. People bleed.
It was bleeding a lot though.
No, that's not a lot of blood. Okay, so
Look at how
anytime
dark Rose blood is.
anytime blood comes out of someone, it looks like a lot. So
the fuck?
if someone bleeds out on the floor, it's less than you think it is. So
Really?
yeah. So right now, look.
Yeah.
This looks like a lot of blood, right?
Yeah,
It's a
does.
lot of blood, dude.
Not even 10 mils of blood. 10 milliliters. So this little syringe here that
Yeah.
Clayton has,
Yeah.
not even that much amount.
This is
amount of
America,
blood.
bitch. Talking standard units.
Not even
What are
a
you doing?
fucking
Were you sucking air on that
ounce
thing?
of blood?
I don't know. A teaspoon. There's not even a
teaspoon.
teaspoon of blood.
Not even a
right there.
teaspoon of blood.
There might be more than a teaspoon, actually.
So, did I start it right though?
You did.
Okay.
So I have a valve in this vein here. So that is a little flappy
This is
thing
freaking me the fuck out.
that
for
doesn't
some
let
reason.
the
I'm
catheter go in all the way. So when you guys were trying to push the little saline thing,
Yeah.
it wasn't going in because the valve was stopping it
On your vein?
on my vein. So what you would do, you'd pull it back a little bit and push really hard and push the catheter in.
See, but that's when you said that and you did that and I pushed harder and then it started to go.
Yeah,
you're
exactly.
right.
I pulled it out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what, now you would just attach like a saline bag or something to it if you wanted to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if this was on one of my patients, I'd probably, because I love doing this, I would restart it on them. Like I legitimately get called to other floors to start IVs on people.
Really?
I am
Clayton's getting freaking
I
hard
am
over here.
this
Oh
good
my
at
God.
doing it. This is my shit.
Oh my god.
I like doing this
Let the
to
record
people.
show one time he started an IV on me and collapsed every vein in my hand.
What the fuck?
I'd also drank enough alcohol to kill a horse.
I don't know about that. Probably like 6 beers and a shot of tequila. Holy
But yes,
shit.
that is that. You
Dude.
did good. Otherwise,
Okay, so what do you do now?
all right. So
Probably clean up
let's
the blood
say-
would be a good start.
Yeah, I'd wipe up everything, and then
Well, for you though,
you
like,
ta-
are you just like you just pull
So,
the thing
like,
out, or
to
you
take
do
it
this,
out?
right?
So yeah, you would take this,
Yeah.
you'd fold it up into a nice little square,
Like how, like this?
a better square,
Like how big?
a little square, fold it
Like
in
this small or bigger?
No. What are you? God, fucking idiot!
Oh,
you
smaller.
fold
than
it
that.
into a
Oh my
square.
God.
I don't know how to explain.
Well, it's already
that
pretty
better.
small.
All right,
Okay.
you're gonna put
You
that
ready?
where that
Right
thing
here.
goes in. All right, ready? One,
yank
two,
that guy out, yank
pull
that
that out. Ow! No, just
Fuck
kidding.
So
You're
this
gonna
whole
hold
thing
that
get
there.
fucked pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was like dying over
Dude,
here.
this
with
is
everything
freaking me
that's
out. I was
happening.
So this is what it would look like if someone brand new who's never
Like
started
me.
IV started it.
Pretty much me.
But
I know I have to wash my hands before
It's
we go
okay.
on.
I don't have
It'll-
any
it'll be fine.
diseases.
Yeah, I know. I trust you. Yeah,
So
just
I
a
got
little
it, I got
HIV.
it. But no. This is legitimately how. So
Fuck,
we are a
man.
teaching hospital.
Okay.
So a lot of the times, the patients who go to our hospital are signing up to recognize that when they fucking come in, this is what they get.
Okay,
Like
they might get some blood on their arm and some little smiley faces
Exactly.
on their blood.
And
Clayton was literally playing with your blood as it was draining out of you. He drew a smiley face on Rose's arm with his fucking blood
probably.
while the madness was ensuing.
So
This is
that's
fucked
a
up. There's a
needle.
dirty, bloody needle on my podcast table. Get the fuck out of here.
You've already got your blood
Oh
all over
my
you.
God,
Go
dude.
wash your hands.
I'm going to.
Let's
It's
pause
already-
right here.
No, you can keep talking, dude.
Clap.
I'll keep talking.
Okay, keep talking, Ro.
I'll bring a
Open
a
that
rag
guy.
and stuff.
That guy.
What does this do?
So that, like, after you put the
Oh, I see.
needle on, you would put that over it,
Do you want me
and
to?
not really.
He's all bloody, dude.
What
He
does
needs to
this
be
do?
cleaned.
So that is
Oh,
what
I
holds
see. That
the
holds everything.
catheter and
Did
everything.
you open
on
that
there.
and he
What's
doesn't
this
even
do?
want it on you?
Clay said to open it, so I did.
Clay, can you go grab some
Play
tissues,
with
please?
it.
Yeah.
Here, I got you, baby.
There's a lot of blood that got on the tablecloth.
Don't tell Carol. Whatever you
Here
do.
you go.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
You guys keep talking. I'm gonna wash my hands
Okay,
and
go
bring
wash
Ro
your
a nice
hands.
washcloth to wipe himself down.
So,
Explain to him
When-
how people can die off of the air in there.
So there's like a thing online that people have seen that like when air goes into your IV, you can die.
shit.
But it is like such an absurd amount of air that so like
Lift your hand up.
if you start an IV bag
Yeah.
and it goes down to the pump and then down to you,
Yeah.
the entire thing has to be filled with air. And
Okay.
then all of that has to be injected into you.
Oh, shit.
Like you would have to be aware of that thing. This looks like a fucking murder.
So what was your first time like? Were you able to do it like,
Oh,
well?
mine was in the neck, and they bled for a fucking minute. I mean, I was coated. So,
Oh, shit.
That was mine.
So mine was the typical nursing school route where you have like a fake arm
Okay.
and then you have
Oh,
this
that's
vein
nice.
that comes up that has like several holes in it that you can get. But then after that, I was a tech
Okay.
in the hospital. So then, like, anytime anyone needed an IV, I could do it. But then, when I would go home on the weekends,
Yeah.
I'd work at, like, the fire department, and anytime, like, the ambulance service needed an IV, I would do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the point now where, like, you have these people who are 600 pounds.
Oh.
Their arms are, like, this big around, and
Yeah.
they don't have veins on them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see anything. And they're like, can you try? And I'll be like, and I'll get it.
You hit it?
Yeah.
How do you find it when they're that big, though?
It's just, you look at, like, the anatomy
Okay.
a lot of the time.
Are you
So,
fucking
like,
guessing then? Eyeballing it?
No, most of the time I see it. There's a few times where I'm like, well, fuck it. I don't got anything to lose. And I just throw the needle in, and then you'll get it. But, like,
Hold on, let me get your camera
you
off
normally
first.
go off of, like, if someone's been, like, poked with a needle, like, more than 6 times,
Okay.
and I don't see anything, I'm not going to try.
Yeah.
Because then no one needs to be poked that much more.
Right.
But
And they're probably
also-
getting pissed off, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I also know how to use, we have an ultrasound, so you can see everything in the arm.
Okay.
Nothing is hidden. You can fucking see that.
So,
Okay.
the first one I did was in a patient's neck. They were sedated, so they had no clue what was going on.
Apparently everyone can just talk on this podcast.
When Rose a bitch. So when
Rose a
I
bitch.
stabbed her neck, it spread a good 10 foot across the room.
Oh, my God.
To stop it, I just stood in front of it, and I was being hit in the
just
chest.
stood
And I'm
in
like, ooh! So all my surgeon said was, "They're bleeding." So it was a good learning experience for me to stop it. Yeah, my thumb's covered.
And his
thumb. Oh, shit.
Everyone's thumbs. Look at your thumbs.
Well, it's okay. If you're covered in someone's blood, you're fine because they do tests and you know what they have.
You're fine.
But when I stopped it, all I did was put a saline bag in it and then squeeze the bag so it fought the blood back into their vein, which is wrong.
Also, all the stuff I had tonight to start an IV was from local ambulance services.
I did a saline IV on a dog one time, and I did really well.
Good job, Colby.
So getting back to the task on hand. Since Johnny pretty much bled you like a fish, and you didn't get your thing in, do
I'm
you
back.
want some
We're
water?
alive, and What do you have to say?
Don't put
Ro?
it there. There's a ton
That's
of
okay.
blood.
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash this. I can wash the tablecloth.
I never thought I'd say this on this podcast. Don't put it there. There's a ton of blood right
dude,
there.
You don't. Fuck, man. That's my calling card. Don't even talk to me.
Dude, wait until you see the Snapchat I worked on while that whole thing
please
was going
save that.
on.
I'm gonna put it on our Instagram.
I didn't save it, but
it's on
when
your
you-
story.
Yeah, it's on my story. So
You can save it then.
Oh, can you? Fuck
We'll get
me.
it afterwards.
I'm not good with Snapchats.
You're fine. Anyways,
Oh,
what do you think I did right and what do you think I did wrong?
Yeah,
with
so
this
go
whole
ahead
experience?
and go through that.
You did really well with the approach and finding the vein. Granted, you had help.
Okay.
But so the AC is a vein that is a very short-term vein. So
Okay.
let's say I was going to be in the hospital for a few days.
Yeah.
You don't want it in the you don't want it in the vein that where if you're eating and you bend it, the catheter fucking bends and shit.
You want it like more in your forearm, probably,
Yeah.
right?
So when you bend it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
But if you need to get shit in you real quick, let's say you're dead.
Yeah.
Or you're bleeding out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not gonna fucking go there because
That
shit
was
pops
a
out.
fucking. I could not imagine doing that in like an emergency situation.
No.
because
We had one of the very first patients I had at the hospital I worked at right out of nursing school. They're like, okay, we have a blah, blah, blah year-old man coming in, cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
He comes in, they're like, he doesn't have IV access. And we load up like the tourniquets real quick on him and get it immediately, which is very cool because you just fucking jam blindly into the AC. If not, you drill into their bone.
Oh man.
The IO. You have a little drill, legit a drill that you poke onto their like tibia, which is your shin bone.
Jesus.
Drill in, and then you tie in real quick, and then you can flush fluid in.
Oh my god, dude.
Same thing as when you tie into the vein, except vascular access is normally quicker.
What the? Okay, so it's just getting in your system faster. That's like the advantage,
exactly.
right?
The whole reason behind it is that you can like put the drugs in you need real quick.
Yeah, fast.
Yeah, so you
Real
just
fast.
Right. That makes
throw
sense.
it in real quick.
Dude. That is fucking nuts.
Dude, I will say once the blood started pouring out, I was
Okay,
like,
that's
I got to
when it
get
got-
this on film because Roe's going to die tonight.
That's when it got real, and I was like, I didn't expect it to be this much blood. I've seen him do that. I've seen Wroe do it. I've seen him let people do it on them for the first time.
Yeah.
Luke's girlfriend is in the nursing program. She did her first IV on Wroe, and there wasn't that much blood. She might have had a little more practice. But I've seen it a few times, and I was like, okay. Well, we were like trying to decide who was going to put the IV in Wroe during the break, and me and Clayton were like, oh, Mike should totally do it because we figured that Mike would be like a bitch about needles and stuff, and he's like, no, I don't give a fuck. And I was like, all right, I'll fucking do it. That's fine.
Dude, so dry needling, they do it with patients in the muscles. I've seen this person take like a 77 and like go through this guy's neck and just like
Messed up.
go up and down, up and down. I've seen it so many times, I'm like numb to it
You're
now.
just watching people getting pierced all day.
Pretty much.
Jesus.
You do it too?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay.
Navy
It-
training,
I mean,
they-
it fucking works.
they all
People come in with
pierce clay.
sore and they put
Is
the
that,
needle in
is
and
that
it's
Navy
done.
slang? They were piercing each other?
Piercing
I was
each other.
trained during it.
Dry needling, if you know what I want. Fuck me, that was the wildest thing that's ever happened on this podcast.
I think so. Yeah, we'll.
I think so.
Yeah. Hopefully, we got something
Oh
decent
my
as far as video
God.
too. We'll post something on our Instagram.
Holy shit.
That wasn't even that much.
I know,
That
but
is
it was just so
one
much
thing that,
chaos.
like-
Everyone's like, ah! I'm like, oh,
So
God,
that is one thing. Like blood makes it look like there is so much more than what there is.
yeah.
So like
That shit
fucking
started
little
pooling up, and I was
spurts
like,
of blood. It's like, whoa!
I got
It's
pretty
like, all right,
nervous.
it's not that much.
Yeah.
Relax.
Rose seemed pretty chill. I was like, fuck, dude. And then the thing started bending in his vein like the needle. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, when you're poking it in, it's
Yeah.
like,
I was like, what do I do now? You're like, push the fucking thing, and it wasn't
God
going. I
damn.
was pushing and pushing. I was like, oh, son of a bitch.
Just push it in, man.
Just keep pushing. I was like,
Just keep pushing, baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
that's fine.
You gotta fucking drain that.
You can pee right out here.
You can take a big old shit out on the
Just don't
patio,
fall
too.
in the lake, for God's sake.
Holy crap.
Rose hammered
Cyber
right now.
Shindig, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
We do it real here.
This is a wild podcast.
If your best friend doesn't bleed out on the show, I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck you're doing
Jesus
wrong.
Christ. We had pizza and beers, and Ro did a tequila shot and everything, man.
Oh, my
And,
God.
he was bleeding all over the place. So, what more could you ask for in a podcast?
I mean,
Are
probably,
you not entertained?
probably like a severed finger. That would probably just make the night right there.
Yeah, exactly.
You go to like put in the fucking thing and you just slice it off.
Holy shit. Yeah, let's hear it. Come here. In my mic. Go ahead. Story time with Colby.
Story time.
All right, so one time I was at the U.S. Open, so we were fighting I had to fight probably 7 people for the bracket that I was in, and mine wasn't up yet, and I was watching. I was 16 at this point, so I was watching the adult division, and I saw this black dude get spinning kicked in his face, and he was out cold and fell into the bleachers. And hit his face on the bleachers and shattered his whole nose bone and his orbital bone. So he was bleeding all over the bleachers and everything. And mind you, we're in a high school.
All the fucking kids.
So he hit the high school bleachers and cracked his face open, and everybody's just hanging out and everything. And they're trying to figure out what the hell to do with this dude. So they call the EMTs and they get him in and get him all patched up and everything. And they take him out and all that, and the proprietor of the tournament comes in. He's like, all right, so from now on, if anybody draws blood, they're disqualified.
Oh my
so
God.
the rest of the tournament, we're fighting and trying not to hit the other guy. Well, my sister's fighting in the men's division. And so it was pretty real at this point. And she kicks this dude in the face, and his nose starts bleeding, and they disqualify her.
Oh, fuck that.
And the whole side of our stands, we went wild.
Yelling?
And these people, they thought they were going to get jumped. It was
Shit,
hilarious.
dude.
Oh my
Little
God.
story about blood.
Fucking hell,
Holy
man.
shit, Rose back from taking the longest pee I think I've ever... Hey, by the way, we haven't addressed it yet, but your shirt, it's really nice, dude. Who bought you that?
Oh, thank you. So, recently,
Bonafide
John
coot?
Goodrich-
Bonafide.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Bonafide.
Bonafide.
I mean, it's
Bonafide,
probably,
bonafide
whatever.
coot. This is a John Goodrich special. He has
It's
bought it
Amazon
for me.
special.
Amazon special.
Oh.
bought
John
you
Goodrich
that,
special.
And I bought Luke one that was just a shoveler, a duck. That's called the American Shoveler, and they've got long bills, and that's it's a joke between duck hunters. They're kind of like shitty. They're kind of like shit ducks. They're known as shit ducks because they're called sewer sifters, spoonbills, shovelers.
You guys are
shoot
making
them.
this shit
Yeah.
up.
Oh yeah.
I shoot them.
We shoot the shit out of them. But if they're flying, we'll shoot them. But I got him a shirt that had a shoveler, and then I got Roe a shirt that had a coot, and those are nuisance birds. You're allowed 15 of those a day.
Oh my God.
We saw 1,000 of these at Willow Slough. So that was pretty funny.
Scared to yell
1,000
that.
of them?
Dude, literally.
Legit, though,
about 1,000.
When they take off, if you drive at them and spook them, it sounds like...
Yeah, dude.
Me too. I make that same sound when I'm spooked.
When you're taking off,
I'm like,
yeah. When he has one Mike's hard and takes off.
you should see me when Mike's hard in, baby.
Mike's harder.
Then I get
It
harder.
gets wild, baby. All right, guys, we got some voicemails from you. If you haven't left us a voicemail, what are you doing with your life? 219-552-1128. Call in and literally say anything you want. As far as this episode, as far as this goes, as far as we know, we're not screening any of the fucking voicemails. Unless we get 10 voicemails today that I have to edit. Then we
We've
might
got
start screening them.
The people in the studio right
Literally,
now, half of
Roe
our voicemails
and
are from
Clayton.
the fucking studio.
That's what I was kind of I was I wonder how many voicemails we're going to get
Colin's
today.
fucking
I did
calling
not
in right
call
now.
in.
I think
by the
Clayton did.
I did not.
We'll see.
Clayton
right.
did.
Yeah, I know he
Clayton.
did. I know he did.
Clayton is a stupid bitch.
Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm going to call in.
Nothing comes up on the TV,
Yeah.
guys.
Sorry.
He's poor
You
also.
can't
It
hear
makes
shit.
underneath the poverty.
Okay, here goes the first one. Actually, if you...
What's up, baby? You want me to do something?
I was going to...
You want me to do something for you?
Get the fuck... I was going to try to help these boys out, but I don't have another pair of headphones for you guys to wear. Here's the first one.
Tell him to go sit down.
Hey guys, Roe.
Oh,
Still a little
Jesus.
salty about your lovely message that you left.
Oh, my
But I've
God.
got some puns for you guys, because
Some puns?
why the hell not? Because
Puns.
that's the funny way life works. I have to look them up. Hold on a second. Oh no. Okay, here they are. All right, ready? Here's the first one. Ready? The rotation of the Earth really makes my day.
The rotation of the earth really makes my day. Hey!
Yeah, fuck Roe!
Day and night.
I'm here till Thursday. Hey!
I hate myself.
Blood squirting out of
I
him.
live in my car. Hey!
Oh,
Hey! If anyone got a cigarette or some cash, I can borrow. I'm really in hard times right now. That'd be Roe if he was a stand-up comic.
Oh, I think you're funnier than that, Ro. I got you.
Eh? Okay, here's the next one. What do you call it when Batman skips church?
When Batman skips church.
Oh, I know what this is.
Ro, what
What is
think?
it?
Do you want me to tell you?
Ro, you make a guess.
I don't know.
Boo, Ro.
I'll let Casey say, but it's the actor. So go ahead.
Oh. Christian Bale.
Get it? Get it?
That's pretty funny.
Church.
Do you get it?
Christian Bale.
Oh! Hey! What I tell you, I'm a funny guy. Wroe King, I'll be here till Thursday.
Cigarettes.
But seriously, if anyone got any cash or anything, I'm really hurt. I got a dog and he needs some pay. I'm going down and
It's
take
because
him
of
to
all
the
these
vet.
fucking cups you bought for $15. All right.
That's all I got. Bye.
Oh, that's
Bye.
all she's got. Oh my gosh,
fuck.
that's hilarious. If you look in there, there's some headphones and a headphone jack.
Go
that you
away.
can plug
Yeah.
into there.
Go away.
Seriously.
Is what he's telling you.
No, you're fine.
Yeah. No,
Clayton
go
and Colby
away.
want to listen in.
Our studio audience.
Yeah, in that box of fun.
Applause.
I burped into the mic. I'm so sorry.
There's
Not
another.
really.
There's
Fuck
another
you,
shitty
audience.
thing of headphones in there.
God damn, bro.
And then there's a bag. There's like a plastic bag
It's a
with a bunch of little
wild card,
headphone
baby.
inputs in it. Talk
That's it.
about the
I'm
Batman
done holding
movie.
it
The
together.
Batman movie. Did you
No,
see
fuck
the trailer?
John. No, let's not talk
What do you
about
want to
that.
talk about, Ro?
Let's talk about fucking Finding Nemo. How'd you like the second one?
I did
Finding Dory.
not like Finding Dory.
You haven't seen Finding
no,
Dory?
I saw it. I did not
What
like it.
didn't you like about it?
I just thought it was very Finding Nemo is very like original, like story wise. The plot. Finding Dory was dumb. It was just fucking Dory. Like I'm lost.
Okay.
I'm Dory. and
Okay.
I'm lost.
Okay. All right. I agree.
And the
what do you
characters
hate
weren't as
about
cool.
Johnny's Basement? Quick.
What I hate the smell.
Yeah. Especially because I just ripped ass all over
The
Johnny's
smell,
seat.
because right now it just smells like a bunch of guys fucking farting and burping and blood.
Isn't
I just
Clayton's
smell blood.
sweatshirt stupid?
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
it's super
I actually like
stupid.
it.
Johnny, I'm unplugged.
I don't mind it. He's unplugged.
Bitch.
I got him.
Unplug me back in.
I got him.
Stupid.
You should be plugged in now.
I can't hear anything.
Are you serious?
I mean, I can hear myself because I'm talking loud.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, I
You
can't.
can't hear me.
I mean, I can, but
You're a
not through
dick,
here.
dude.
You can't hear yourself.
I can't hear anything through here.
Oh my god.
Turn Ro up, Clayton. He's turning them down.
Hang on. Can you hear anything now?
Yes. This is
Check
I'm
one.
content.
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Okay. Yeah,
We're good.
fucking someone was turning
It
you
was
down.
Clayton.
You're good. All right.
Stupid bitch.
Here's the next one.
Okay.
Hey guys, Casey here.
Again.
Calling as a response to Nick Mathias' voicemail from last week about him being my only friend in 4th grade.
Nice.
Yes. You know, when you first move to a new town, you have no friends and you only have church friends. Matthias was my only church friend. Not long after school started, I made more friends, but whatever. That's beside the point. I have a fun story about Matthias as well.
Ooh.
I want to say we were in 6th or 7th grade, and we were preparing for a spaghetti supper or some sort of dinner at the
Spaghetti.
church, and Matthias looks at me and he's like, hey, what would you do if I snorted this Kool-Aid powder right now?
Oh!
And I'm like, oh, no. What would you?
Oh shit! And that's how Matthias
know.
got addicted to cocaine.
Throw him the fucking Kool-Aid.
He was chasing that dragon.
Oh my
You're not
god.
going to snort it. Did exactly that. Put a line of pink lemonade Kool-Aid powder on the floor in the church basement.
On the floor? He
And
didn't even do it on the counter like a gentleman.
My god.
He didn't even
dog.
bust it up on a mirror, like cut it up with like a little razor
A
blade. or
little
something.
razor?
Yeah. On a
Nah, he was
fucking
young.
mirror.
He had like one of those fucking
God damn
mechanical
it.
pencils.
Tell him to
Fucking
stop.
Clayton. Clayton, I gave you those headphones. That's a privilege.
You can take them away, boy.
Swat his hand.
All right, go ahead. You're fine.
Real
Hey,
hard.
get your
Not
hands
right
out
now.
there. You don't need
Swat
to
it.
put your hands on there.
Swat it.
I don't want to touch him. He was touching your
That's
blood
true.
all
Hit
night,
him really
dog.
hard.
Hit him really
Punch
hard.
him in the mouth. That's his races up.
just snorted it. So there's another fun story for Nick Mathias
There you
there.
go, Matthias.
All right?
Got called out, baby.
Have fun in Montana, jerk.
I have a quick question for Matthias. Would you? Okay.
Oh my god.
Would you?
All right, Nick. Would you, for $1 billion,
Damn.
be haunted by the demon from Insidious for 10 years? The stipulation is you cannot be killed, but about 3 times a year you can be tossed around by him.
Yeah, it gives you like a good scaring, right?
Yeah. So like literally every day he could like fucking be behind your shower curtain and like spook you.
And then whip you
like,
into the shower.
Yeah,
and, like,
and
break
then
the
like
wall behind
let's say you're like making a nice Easter ham or something like that. Shit. You're yanked behind there and like thrown up to the ceiling and then
Easter
down
ham
the
goes
floor.
Everywhere.
You're tossed around and then you're dropped.
And then he eats the
That's
fucking
it.
Easter ham.
Yeah, and then
He's like,
your
it was
fucking
worth
Easter
it. I
ham
love
is
Easter.
He takes it.
hucked
like-
outside.
He's
Like,
like,
happy
praise,
Easter, you
never to
filthy
be seen
animal.
again.
praise God, happy Easter. I'm still alive.
$1 billion. You do it or not? I would.
We
for
talked
sure.
about this on the podcast, didn't we, Mike?
Yeah,
I said I
Wroe
would.
called in and asked us the same question.
I said I would.
Specifically toward Nick though, because
Yeah,
I've gotten
okay.
a lot of like, yeah, I'd do it, and then people would say they wouldn't play with Ouija boards.
Yeah, well, I
fuck
said
is that?
I said I would do it and turn my house into a haunted house and sell tickets for
Yeah.
people to come in.
You
I
wanna
said
play
I
with
wouldn't.
the Ouija board.
Nah, I don't fuck around with Ouija
bitch.
boards. Bitch, I've had ghost experiences.
Mike was like real fucked up on something and saw ghosts somewhere. He was
I was
huffing
not
lead.
fucked up
He was
on something.
huffing-
I was
huffing
young,
paint. He was huffing.
and I saw
paint.
demons.
All right, sorry.
Okay, here's the next one.
Hey, Ro, this is your brother Clay. And your mom. And we just
I heard this.
And your
And
mom.
I'm still fucking mad at you
Clay-
for breaking my Jeep.
You better fucking not get in any trouble tonight. I'm not bailing either of you guys out of jail.
want to say, fuck you, Ro. Hashtag fuck Ro. No, I don't want to say that. She said super fuck Ro.
Hang on, let me hear that again. Let me hear the end. Here we go. All right, shut up.
She said super fuck Ro.
Did she hit you? I heard like a thump.
Hang on a sec. Let me hear that again.
She said fuck Ro. No, I don't want to say that. She said super fuck Ro.
I could see her being like, hey, and like scolding you real hard. Oh, my.
I was pounding
Was
on
that
the
your
glass
mom who
door
dropped
at
you
the
off?
time.
Okay, I didn't know who that was. I
That's
was like, who's this?
hilarious. Here's the next one.
Hey, this is Colby, and I just wanted to say, fuck Ro.
Yeah! So two of our live audience members have called in. Nice.
He called in like 5 minutes, like
Yeah, he's
while
like,
the
"Oh,
blood
shit,
was
let me
happening.
call the voice
He's
real.
like, I'm really glad this is happening right now.
All right, we got 3 more. Here's the next one.
Jesus.
Hi, this is Boston. Hashtag fuck Ro.
Let's make this a thing.
Fuck, bro.
That's 3.
I'm running for president under the hashtag fuck Ro.
The audience is saying, fuck Ro. Someone's got like a blow up doll. They dressed it up like Ro, and he's just fucking him in the audience.
Yeah! I love this country.
America.
Okay, here's one from someone that's not in this room or related to Ro.
Bullshit.
Hey guys, it's Mallory. I'm watching Doctor Who, like I always do when Michael is recording your podcast,
Nice.
if I'm home. And I was wondering, if you could time travel, what time would you choose to go to first? And why? Would you go in the past, in the future? Let me know. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, bye. That's a tough one. See, I think I would always want to travel to when like there was like good rock music, like 60s, 70s, because that whole scene was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't know if the future would be fun too. Rose's looking at me like, what the fuck?
He's
I don't know.
what
The
a
future would be
dumb
cool
fuck.
too, but I don't want to see the future.
Why not?
Well, I guess it'd be cool to see the future because when
I
most
see.
people think when they die, like everything just goes, but like time goes on, man.
Time goes on.
And who knows what kind of cool shit they make when you're dead. Like self-driving vehicles.
What did you just eat?
Ignore him. Don't.
Okay.
He's
I'm
looking for
sorry.
attention.
He licked
Stop.
the token. It's fine.
Oh, I
Ignore
thought he
him.
ate the
Stop.
fucking
He
token.
is looking
for
Okay.
attention. Ignore him.
Sorry.
He's a little attention whore.
Where would you want to go to?
So easily 2006.
What?
Okay.
Why? Why 2006?
I'm assuming.
Oh, I didn't see that head.
Okay,
Hang on.
no.
I just saw
Take
a
another
movie.
drink. Okay.
Why 2006?
So 2006, mainly due to
We were in
the fact
6th grade. What was so great about that?
I'm assuming.
Let the man finish, damn it.
I'm just so skeptical.
Jesus. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming.
Stop
we,
interrupting him, Johnny, and let him answer his damn question.
So we time travel.
Wait, 6th grade we had Mr. Hookama's class in social studies, all right? Is that why you wanted to go back?
See, Mr. Hokama?
I time travel with the assumption that. Mainly with the assumption that you know that the stock market is
Oh
going to
my
collapse in 2008.
on.
And I become rich!
Oh my god! So you would go back knowing what you knew now. That's the implication, that you knew that the stock market would crash. So you'd invest like in certain stocks or try to get into property.
Or I would sell at certain times.
I see.
And then when it dropped,
Or tell
then
people
I
to
would
sell.
resell.
Hey,
Yeah,
some sixth
exactly.
grader tells me to
I
sell
swear,
my
buy now! Haha, idiot. And
Oh
then,
my god!
And then when they buy, and then I sell, then I become rich.
Fucking mortal enemies. He's telling them to buy into the stock markets right before it crashes.
I would 100% make Clayton bankrupt in 2008. Without a doubt.
Clayton's like 5th grade. He's like,
Without a doubt, I'd take everything he owns.
I want all these savings bonds that I need to spend still.
But if you could, I'm assuming you go back with the knowledge you have now.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, we can go with that because Doctor Who travels and
But
he
it'd
has
be
like the knowledge.
It'd be like the butt. Is it like the butterfly effect?
I thought you were gonna say, is it the butt?
Is it like the butt? Did you just the butt?
Yeah, you can fuck the timeline.
Then I would go back then, because if I went back into the 70s, that's way too far back, and then I'm very uncomfortable then.
Well, then it'd be like that Hot Tub Time Machine movie where it's like Frugal or whatever, or Lugal. What is it, Lugal?
Yeah.
Where he's
with
like, he's the
Lugal,
owner of
he
Google.
took hold- he owns Google now.
Some sort of Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
Clayton, sit in the car.
Put that down. Go now in the car.
Your blood's getting everywhere.
Sorry.
No, I really don't. I honestly don't care about that.
Johnny's like not even fazed by it anymore.
I'm gonna watch this thing anyway.
This is a good ass podcast.
Yeah, it was. Good
I want
content.
everyone to clip
This
that right
content was
then.
good. Yeah.
Could you
Everyone
imagine?
to clip it
Imagine.
Okay.
We all live together.
in like a
No,
house.
no, not in the same house.
Like in the
Not
same
that.
block.
Same block. And we all worked on my marijuana farm. How awesome would that be?
Why is it yours? Why can't we own it together?
We can.
Can I own a
so why'd you
share
say
of
it's
it?
mine? Rose like, in my marijuana.
I thought he was gonna say my podcast.
I'd be like, wait a second.
How awesome would that be, though?
I'd be
right?
pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, I was talking about how irrelevantly like motivated and squirrely we would be if we lived
Oh
together.
my god.
Could you imagine?
We
if
would have
you
to make
lived
sure there's
near us?
no actual like
let's do this.
There's no business like big business meetings with both of you in the same room.
Oh shit.
Holy shit.
Sure.
Yeah, Colby's chief of security. I'll make sure all of like our water feed system and stuff for like watering the plants. We'll get it all automation and like timers and stuff.
He wears fishnets.
Yeah.
Mike has to wear fishnets, is what Clayton just said, and I'm
good at math.
100% agree to that.
I've derailed this. I'm very sorry.
No,
Continue.
Mike has to serve us champagne every morning with little mimosas and fishnets.
Hey, if I get paid well,
Dude,
I'll
fucking
do.
Give you a
15
salary of-
mimosa,
What's
man.
my stipend?
Health benefits too.
Help?
Yeah.
Fuck me, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, you get
Navy
Get those
health
fishnets. Get them
Navy
from the
health
trunk.
benefits.
Okay,
Wait,
you
is
didn't
that
say
bad?
where
Isn't
you
that
would.
bad?
Yeah. Mike didn't say what time.
Because we wanted to talk about marijuana.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry.
I would go.
agree. I'd do that though.
Shut up, phone. I would go to the future.
How long?
Definitely.
Or how far?
Do I have like? I'm gonna let you two decide. Do I like know when like the universe is gonna end?
No.
No.
You know as far forward as you go.
Okay. I'd pick like
Jeez, bro, man, that's pretty deep, man.
like
Thanks.
9,000.
Year 9,000.
Year 9,000.
Holy shit!
Wait,
There's-
like from now 9,000 or like
Like
AD 9,000?
I'd say AD, right?
AD.
Yeah, so in
AD
in like
9,000. Year 9,000.
like
People are getting
seven-
fucking drunk.
Same thing. I just realized.
so like 7,000 years from now. 7,000 years, a lot can happen.
A lot can happen. I would.
There's
I would
definitely
just be
aliens.
so fucking curious.
Definitely aliens. There's definitely more than one planet.
Like you think
Like
we'll have a
that's
better?
inhabited.
You think we'll have a better picture of the black hole by then?
I hope so, because that other one was super grainy. It looked like some nudes Roe tried to send back in 5th grade.
It was that old lady.
Yeah.
He
Oh
took a
my
picture.
god! That's why it looks so familiar.
Full circle.
It was her.
I would
knew
just be
it.
curious, like, what's going on? Like, I'll never see this time,
Yeah.
so it'd be cool just to get a glimpse, like, know what's happening.
I
And
feel
then,
you.
yeah, I mean, I'm happy at this time. Like, even if like things were way simpler, people
Yeah.
are living longer. It's like this is when I was born in. Might as well fucking embrace it.
I agree.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and like, it'd be wild to like what you were saying with music.
I would love to go back to the 60s.
It'd be crazy to hear like what music is in like in the future.
60s and 70s, go see Jimi Hendrix,
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, rip it.
And for you, like
Right in
in
their
the
prime.
future, you would know what kind of shit to like invent.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, Apple. Let me go back 60 in the 60s and
Yeah.
invest in Apple.
fuck investing,
Or
create,
80s,
dude.
invest in Apple. What is
These are
Clayton doing?
overwhelming
over here? Roe is so overwhelmed. Clayton's drunk too, sitting on my table.
Next
What the fuck
voicemail.
is going on? Here is the last voicemail of the podcast. The Super Drunk Bloody Podcast. Episode 44.
Yeah, this podcast. Can I use a Rufus Jr. baited with the DMOC? Will that work on this podcast, or what kind of cast?
What kind of cast did he say?
All right. So
It's like the classic drunk
Time with Roe.
Let me tell you what's
Let me break
going
this down
on.
for you real
there
fast.
we go.
All right.
If you are working with the Rufus Jr. jig, you're going to want to cast 5 to 8 foot out from the bank. Slowly reel it in along the bank side. Maybe jig it a
What
little
depth?
forcefully.
Like 5 to 2 foot?
No, whoa. Maybe 1 to 2 foot
Oh my
along the
God.
bank. And you will be sure to catch a nice little rock bass.
A rock bass? This is a secret.
God.
Secret time with Roe.
Secret time.
with Roe. If you whip it out near a nice big old log, I almost said jig.
There's another jig on that log. Whip it out there.
Without trying to catch it.
There might be
Fucking
free bait.
Poke that thing around and you're like blueberry cobbler. Slurp up. a nice
Slurp that
little-
baby down like blueberry. Like bloop. Bulp. I was wondering what the fuck you were trying to say.
Blueberry cobbler.
Yeehaw.
Hey, Grandma, get my blueberry cobbler.
I
Oh,
defer
I hope
to
Sarah
my
listens. I hope
other-
Sarah listens to this whole episode. At least the second half. That was Roe's
That
father.
is for you, Big Bro.
Can you say Irish wristwatch?
Irish wristwatch.
Say it a little quicker.
Irish wish. I dare anyone to say Irish.
Call
wrist
in at the
watch.
voicemail and leave us.
I
you saying
try
that.
you, motherfuckers.
I
Go ahead, Mike. Try.
Irish wristwatch.
Exactly.
Irish-
I said
You
it.
sound
I
like
can't
a
say it,
washing
but-
machine.
Yeah,
Johnny,
he
you
does.
can't even say normal
Yeah,
words.
fuck me. I can't say
You're like
shit
museum.
back.
Let's go to the museum in
Clay.
Illinois.
Clay, you try. Exactly. That's what I thought. You
wristwatch.
stupid bitch. That's what I thought.
Roe doesn't even give him the damn chance. It's fine. Those are like $9 on Amazon.
All right. Sorry. My
Clay's
bad.
tearing our shit up over here.
Oh, fuck.
Nah, you're good, dude. Don't worry about. Oh no. Oh no. Gosh, guys, if you haven't called in, please do 219-552-1128. We always like hearing from you, even if you say stupid things like, I don't know, like Clayton said. Yeah, and me mustaches. I was going to try to come up with another Craigslist ad, but I didn't.
Oh, shit, we were going to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. It's fine. Yeah, you guys can post one for us. Roe and Clayton can come up with one.
We'll
You guys can draft one in your notes and send it to me. Like,
Sure.
no, you're not posting it. For me.
Yeah.
Well, you're posting it on yourself.
We'll draft it to you.
But I'm not gonna let you like use my email to post it on it.
Yeah. Post it on Facebook.
Jesus Christ.
Asking for a friend.
Anyways, guys, we were happy to have Drunk Roe in the studio with us today.
Glad as hell.
It's been a great episode. He's like 3 beers deep and 1 tequila shot. And
our volume of laughter tonight has been high.
Good googly moogly. There's been a slew of farts in here, of gaseous burps. Clayton and Colby both been on the mic a few times.
Blood.
Blood all
Lots
over
of blood.
all of our hands.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. It's been a wild one. But if you don't take anything away from this podcast, you can take this away.
Don't join the Navy.
Don't join the Navy.
Don't join the fucking Navy.
Don't drink and try to put a IV in your friend.
And become a nurse. It's great. I swear.
There you go. You heard it from Wroe King himself.
Hot damn.
Mike got kicked off of Instagram again this week. 6th time in a row. He thought it would be funny to play We Didn't Start the Fire in front of the Notre Dame church building while it was burning to the ground. So he was banned from Instagram. I'm not sure if he's still back on there or not, but you can go and find it. Mike, where can they find you, dude?
Dude, that was fucking awesome. You can find me at makeout_Mike.
Nice.
Yeah. Where can the fine people find you, Johnny?
Just find me at johnny.goodrich on Instagram. Ro, are you on any social medias? You post stuff about hunting and nurse life.
John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena.
Nude in a hot tub.
You and John Cena nude in the hot tub making
You
out.
can find me on Instagram at ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Is that a real Instagram handle?
Is
Is that a rap lyric? Is that mumble rap? What is this? Is this part of your new rap?
Speak, boy!
No, I deleted my Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. Only if you know me. Thank you very much.
Rose. If you want to follow
At
Ro,
fuck Ro. Fuck underscore Ro.
Fuck underscore.
If you want to follow Ro, it's just Wroe King, I'm pretty sure. It is. It's Wroe King, all one word. WROEKING.
God damn it.
You can see a nice bluegill on his timeline.
He might delete it later, though. Who knows?
If he's feeling cute, he might delete it
He's feeling
later.
cute with that bluegill.
He posts stuff about stuff he catches, him and his fiance. He's getting married in a year or so.
R.I.P.
Yep. R.I.P. We'll never see him again. So I hope
Will you
Sarah.
stop that?
I swear. I fucking hope Sarah listens to this. This is the greatest episode ever.
I'm unplugging you.
This is the bloodiest episode ever. Anyways, guys, follow us on Instagram, cybershindigpodcast, at 219-552-1128. Follow us on Twitter at the Cybershindig Podcast, or buy all of our fucking merch at just find us on Instagram. All of our shit's there. Just get it there. Rose hammered. And I hope to God he has to swim home tonight. Thanks for joining us on the Cyber Shindig Podcast. We'll catch you next time. Watch my fucking computer, you coward. Start the Dad Podcast.